Hey, Eric the Midget's on the phone. We haven't spoken to him in 2 weeks.
Oh, and I got DSL over vacation, so I can see that little mutant.
All right. Let's see. Eric?
Hello.
All right. After 2 weeks, he must have something important to say.
Well, I was kind of on hold for 2 reasons. I figure that Langford will be doing a report about the meet and greet, and then also I kind of wanted to stick up for Gary because he was getting bashed pretty good on SFN.
God. This is what you came up with in 2 weeks?
Hey, you jackass. I wanted to stick up for Gary. That I don't do that. I often do.
Bye, Eric.
On
Argue with
SFN.
him.
We'll see, Eric.
Eric, what did they say about Gary on SFN?
Well, supposedly a soldier was saying that he was not being nice to him and stuff like that, and then SFN really jumped down his throat about it.
Hey, Eric, can I ask you a question? If you want to stick up for him on SFN, why don't you do it on SFN? And why do you have to call into the show and grind it to a halt?
What is it, Gary?
Do you care about this?
You didn't do that 10 minutes ago when he took your fucking call, you piece of shit.
Bye, Eric. Listen. So I can defend Gary.
No, what is
if
this,
he
Gary?
defends himself, it might sound weird. I was there, and
Gary was rude to the soldiers.
SFN could not be more wrong. Gary was gracious and helped. Was nice to every soldier, and I was there, and that's the truth.
Gary was rude to the soldiers.
Here's what happened. The guy. We found out that it's 9 o'clock at night in Afghanistan, which is like 10 o'clock in the morning. I now find out that this article is in the paper about mortar fire.
Right.
But I haven't spoken to my wife. I wasn't going to tell her about it until I got home. So now I know it's in the paper, so I got to call home quickly to make sure that my wife knows what happened, that we're okay, that my mother knows that we're okay, because I didn't want my kids and everybody to get upset. I'm on the phone, and I'm talking, and this guy says, can I have a picture? I put the phone to my side, and I take a picture with him. Then I went in and he asked me to sign a Jim Norton book, and I said, oh, that's the dude from Opie and Anthony, right? And he goes, yeah. I signed the book. He got this whole thing in his head, like when I said, oh, that's the guy from Opie and Anthony, like I didn't want to sign the book. He said, is Artie still signed? I said, yeah, Artie signed for the whole 5 years. He said, I made him feel stupid. Howard, the guy was just like really weird. I mean, I did everything.
It was a soldier.
It was a soldier, yeah. I mean, but I did everything that you could do. So I actually posted something on SFN yesterday defending myself.
I like that. So were the soldiers on SFN in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
How do they get? How do they?
Because I was on the internet the whole time I was there. Yeah, you got to wait online and everything. But I have to tell you that the guy posted this thing, and then it's just a barrage of. I mean, it got to the point where one guy said Gary ruined Artie's trip because Artie went over to be Artie Lang, and Gary it up. Why is Gary over there? Gary's a fucking loser. Then there were pictures of horses with giant teeth. I mean, it was like Howard. It is like an avalanche.
So Eric, you defended Gary?
Well, not on SFN. I wanted to defend him here on air.
So thank you.
Well, why do you want to defend him if you didn't know the story?
Well, I read the spread. I read his post, and I thought he did a good job.
Of defending himself. Yeah, you mean from Afghanistan? You went?
No. I did it when I got home. I didn't see it. But the weirdest thing was the guy.
So you posted on SFN?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
The guy emailed me when I got home.
I should post on SFN.
But Howard, the guy emailed me when I got home. And I emailed him back and I said, listen, I'm sorry that you felt that I wasn't being there. I explained to him what was going on. I was making a call, and I said something like, listen, even though you hear me on the radio, I still have everyday problems. I was just dealing with it. And he sent me back this note. He goes, don't insult me by telling me people I hear on the radio have everyday problems. And then he posted all our emails.
Wow.
Why are you responding to him?
I don't know, just because it was such a great experience. And the third email I get is this, totally negative thing. And it just
but why would the guy want you to sign Jim Norton's book anyway? I mean,
but I don't care. We signed anything.
No, I know. Forget that. I mean, why would they want you to sign a book other than, let's say, your own book if you had one?
I don't know the answer to that.
Right.
The guy asked me that we all signed it, and I don't know. The guy owned the book, and it was the only thing he had on him that he owned. So he said, "Would you sign it?" And we all said, "Okay, no problem."
But it was like I said, "Oh, that's the dude from Opie and Anthony." Like it was an observation, not a
right.
I wasn't bad.
You're a bad guy.
Yeah, he was all over me.
Exactly. And like Norton is actually a friend of mine. He's a real nice guy, and that book is actually very funny. And he grew up a fan of this show. There's like no contention at all with him.
Yeah, I think it was in the guy's head that there was contention.
So look at Eric defending you.
Thank you, Eric.
No problem.
All right, Eric. Thank you for the call.
Well, wait a minute.
What was the other thing?
There's no such thing as saying goodbye to Eric.
Right. He said he had two things on him.
All right. What was your second thing, Eric?
Well, I wanted to see if guys were going to talk about the meet and greet, but also
What meet and greet?
the meet and greet that I had on Thursday.
Oh.
No, we were going to hit that one today.
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
not
my
gonna-
God.
Howard's got that scheduled for next year.
Howard, do you know about 1 million people during the vacation said the funniest thing Fred has ever done is when we had the conversation with Eric when no one showed up. He sold 0 tickets,
Yeah.
and Fred kept hitting 0.0 and interrupting him, and Eric went nuts.
0.0.
That, of course, from the great film Animal House, saying
Eric sold 0 tickets?
0.0.
Dean Wormer says it's a Bluto, played by John Belushi, and one of the greatest
What was
comedies
Eric trying to sell tickets to?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't know.
Eric, what were you selling tickets to?
It was a meet and greet event that I had before a Sacramento Monarchs game on Thursday.
Oh, that's why there were no many people. No
When
people
Eric-
there. It was a Sacramento Monarchs game.
0.
When Eric gets boring, it should be called a meet and sleep. Like, people go there and just pass out.
Like 15 people came up to me and said that was Fred at his finest.
Eric,
I could not stop laughing.
Why would people want to meet you before something that you're not even doing?
Yeah, they're not there for you.
They're there for something. Eric does a meet and greet at like a Van Halen show. You retard.
Yeah, Eric, they weren't meeting you. They were
You are
seeing Van Halen.
What, Eric?
You are retarded, Ralph. Shut the up.
So, how many people showed up to your meet and greet?
0.0.
Eric just goes to places where there's a lot of a crowd for something else
And does a meet and greet.
and
That's
stands
kind of cool. though.
Stands in front of them and meets them.
Yeah. That's like he'd go to the American Idol show and go, okay, I'm here for a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Like, he'll just go to like an OTB that has a long line and set up a desk and go, yeah, look at the turnout for my meet and greet.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool way to become. You're like Paris Hilton.
That's right. You just go to places where people will be.
All right, and you go, hey, I'm here. Meet
Yeah.
me.
I'm-
So where was the meet and greet again?
Welcome to the meet and greet.
At the Arco Arena in Sacramento.
Oh, and like you show up, even though it's
How many people showed up, Eric?
well, thousands.
0.
I think I lost counted about 50.
50.
50.
So
Were there
at the
people who accidentally
at the game, 50 people lined up to meet you.
They were lost.
They were
Well,
lost.
I said I lost count.
No, Fred heard a different number. What was it, Fred?
0.0.
But Eric, didn't you charge money for people to meet and greet you?
The money also got them in.
Wait, I can't hear your answer. What did you say? Wait, what?
I said the money also got them into the game as well.
So in other words, you bought a ticket to a game, and where did you sit? I mean, where was the meet and greet? Like, I mean, where in the arena?
The upper
In the
deck.
parking lot.
In one of the suites.
Okay,
And sweet. How did you get
so
that?
basically anyone who had a ticket could meet you there.
Yeah, if they had known about it, yeah.
If they had known about it.
And 50 or so people.
0.
So you didn't sell any tickets
Have a
for
heart
this, right?
attack.
Yeah,
Oh, money was made.
yeah.
How
So
much money did you make?
I'm not sure. I have to check.
0.
Well, what did you charge?
0.
Eric, now I want you to tell the other two what I'm about to tell you now.
There was a few different.
You're out. Through with the Monarchs.
Eric, how much were you charging for this extravaganza?
There was a few different prices.
Really?
I think it started from $20 and went up.
Wait,
Now, what do you get for $20?
I can't really remember right.
Wait a minute now.
What would be the top ticket price?
I think 40.
And what do you get for that?
I think it was all the same.
Fred, I mean, Eric.
You mean if I paid 40 or I paid 20, I
You
got
got the same
I
thing?
got the same thing?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought Eric was paying them 20 and 40.
No, I really do want to understand this business
Well,
concept.
your seats would have been better the more you paid, obviously.
Oh, you mean they get to sit in there with you?
No. The $40 seats, I'm quite sure, were the floor seats.
Oh, so you didn't get $40. The sporting event gets $40.
Yeah.
Here's what I think happened. Eric bought up a bunch of tickets, or somebody did, who got stuck with these tickets, by the way. And if you bought a ticket, you got to meet Eric, right?
Well, you pretty much got it.
Yeah, so then Eric didn't get paid anything.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Well, it's like if I bought a bunch of tickets and then resold them, I guess, right, Eric?
They didn't care whether they met Eric or not.
They just wanted to get into a game.
How many tickets did this person get stuck with who fronted you for this ridiculous operation?
Who fronted this? Johnny?
No, it's not correct.
Well, who was it? So who did this thing with you?
It's just, I'm not sure who bought the tickets, actually. I haven't been told that.
Sounds like a crazy operation,
So
Eric.
how did you get into this? I mean, whose idea was this?
Satan's.
No, it was the
All right, so the meet and greet went well.
person that worked at the arena that contacted me through MySpace.
Let me tell you something. Let me think
Hot
about.
dog vendor.
I'll tell you what I would pay to meet Eric and see a Sacramento Monarchs game.
How much?
0.0.
Thank you. Matter of fact, you'd have to pay me $50. You f***ing little midget A's fan.
I'd pay to meet Eric.
I wouldn't.
Hey, did you see over vacation, Howard, that guy flew with balloons in a chair?
And he disappeared. Do you know about this?
No, what happened?
Another guy with balloons disappeared?
Some dude. Yeah, he had a lawn chair. He tied 1 million fucking helium balloons to it. He went up, and they never found him. He died.
No, this guy came down.
No, he crashed.
No, because there was a priest who did it, and he never came back.
Same with this dude.
Really?
This guy came down. He popped the balloons and stuff.
He shot him out with a gun.
Yeah.
And then he crashed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he died.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm telling you, I read the article.
We promised not to shoot you down.
No, I told Eric I'm going to close all the windows so he doesn't float out the window.
Well, he can't float out, and we won't shoot him down.
I said, oh, please keep this article away from Eric, because if he's ever going to fly with balloons, he's going to read
This guy got national press. You should be doing this.
No, I'm not doing it.
People might come to meet you.
Yeah.
I'd come to meet you after you flew with balloons.
You could fly around the stadium.
We could have one of those We could have Artie now as a machine gun. He can.
Artie can gun you down.
Yeah, but I couldn't even hit a mountain. I doubt I'm going to hit midget.
Did you really miss the mountain?
Howard, I missed the mountain. I missed Alexander Great's castle. But you know what was cool? I could see my bullets hitting the sand.
Yeah.
And it was like, bam, 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 bam. And then they saw the gunners saw these 3 barrels of shit that might be like fuel that the Taliban uses. So then they put the guns down and put the safety on, and they get out a handgun, I mean a hand rifle, and they go out and they're leaning out the helicopter, and they take
there you are firing a gun.
Oh, there's me.
Video of you.
Oh, look at you.
Look at Artie. Machine gunist first class.
Howard, you know what? I forgot even that I wasn't in the States. This was so cool. Look.
Wow. How fun.
Look at you.
How
many rounds did you go through?
I didn't want to stop.
How much
like
ammo are you wasting?
Wasting.
Why did you? Yeah, really? Don't we have to pay for this ammo?
We're trying to make ends meet.
I'm hitting dangerous sand.
This is why they need boxes of juice, because Artie's blowing off all the ammunition.
You know what? And then if you show Gary was way more professional. He did it for about 10 seconds, and then just gave. I mean, the kids literally had to say, "All right, hang on there, Tubby."
Yeah. All right, Fatso, give me back my gun.
You know what else was funny with that one of the
There's
black...
Gary firing. Look. Look at you guys.
This is me taking video.
Look at me, Wolf. I'm not bored now. I'm firing at sand.
This is exciting.
This is fun.
See, Gary stopped already.
Yeah. He gave the big thumbs up, Gary.
Quite frankly, I think my video is way better than Gary's.
How do you
Well, you put yourself into it.
Yeah. You look more like a young Rambo. how do you load that thing with ammo? That big case?
Does it have a belt?
That's the other great thing. Yeah, it's got one of those ammo belts that Rambo holds, you know, so as you're firing, the f***ing shells are flying up. And
so cool.
We tried to take a couple of our shells that we shot home, because the Apollo shot one, too.
Yeah.
And the Army guy said, there's no way you're going to get through customs. So we tried, and the USO guy said, listen, don't even try to hide it. Just put it in a plastic bag so they know you're not trying to do anything with it, and get all the gunpowder out of it. we went through customs in Kyrgyzstan, and you have to empty everything. Like, they do this massive search, and the guy said, no way, you can't take them. So we couldn't get them over here.
Too bad.
But a woman soldier gave me her official hat. This is what they wear, you know, like one of those Norman Lear hats. And this is from an actual broad who's in the Army.
It's good for you. You're at your beach house, so you won't get any sun on it.
Actually, well, yeah, like you wore this in Florida on the beach. Like
I wear full military gear when I go out on the beach.
Yeah, his is much bigger than that.
I carry a machine gun.
You got the Norman Lear hat.
Yeah.
He's all camouflaged out.
One more thing about the black Marine kid, because he was really a funny kid, and he was f***ing with me the whole time. Inside the bunker, I said to him, hey, man, where are the toilets in here? And he said, you standing on it.
Hey, thank you, Eric. It sounds like you had a successful meet and greet with more people than you could count.
0.0.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
All right, Eric.
My point to defending Gary is I don't understand how you could support a website that takes pot shots.
Nobody gives a shit. Bye.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Bye.
When's your next appearance that nobody's coming to, Eric?
Whatever, Ralph. Shut the fuck up. Check out the JFSC.TV tonight.
Take care, brother.
All right, thank you. It's Eric the Midget. What is this?
That's the form you fill out to the hour.
Meet Eric the Actor, exclusive pregame autograph session, a meet and greet with Eric the Actor. The first 100 fans to purchase tickets will receive a special limited edition Eric the Actor T-shirt.
Oh, I have to see
I want
that.
one of those.
Watch the Monarchs face off against Western Conference rivals Los Angeles Sparks. Yeah, so I guess essentially you bought tickets and then you get to meet Eric the Actor.
You know what makes me laugh?
So one has nothing to do with the other.
You know what makes me laugh even harder at what Fred's doing is if you remember that scene in Animal House, he goes to Kent Dorfman first, and he goes, Kent Dorfman, 0.2. Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son. And then he goes, he tries to say Mr. Blutarski, and he says, Mr. Blue, and he looks up at him, and Belushi's in front of his desk with two pencils hanging out of his nose.
Howard, Eric's on the webcam now, and it's you only see half his face. He's like retarded. He can't even get his head on it.
Good.
Hey, I got to play you something right now, because you'll love this. Dan, the song parody man, you know, he comes up with this stuff. He figured this out. He says, Eric the Midget Actor.
That'd be great if we called him Eric the Midget Actor.
Sounds exactly, he said, like in The Shining. Do you remember the little kid starts talking to his finger?
Oh, yeah.
Red Rum.
Yeah,
he's right.
So, anyway, so we pulled the clips.
He's right.
He's so right. Tell me this doesn't sound like Eric the Midget.
All right.
This is the first of 3 clips in The Shining, and that is such a scary movie. If you remember,
love that movie.
This demon actually enters this kid, and the kid starts communicating by talking to his finger, but it's this character, you know. So here, listen.
Tony, I'm scared. Remember what Mr. Howard said. It's just like pictures in a book, Danny. It isn't real.
So everyone's saying Eric could have played the finger.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he's right. It does sound like him.
Tony, why don't you go to the hotel? I don't know. You do know. Now come on and tell me. Don't want to.
Oh.
What if the finger just said, David Archuleta sucks?
Now I'm going to be creeped out whenever I hear Eric.
Red Rock! Red Rock!
That's Eric angry.
Red Rock! Red Rock! Red Rock!
Remember, Red Rum was murder backwards.
Murder backwards.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Red Rock!
You feel so smart.
Red Rock! You having a bad dream? Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance. Danny can't wake up, Mrs. Torrance.
Wow.
Danny's gone away, Mrs. Torrance.
Wow.
That is right on. Good thinking, Dan.
Dan, right on.
Yeah.
That's a Stephen King book turned into a movie with fucking Nicholson in it. That
was Stephen King the director of that?
No, he wasn't the director. He wrote it.
I think Kubrick directed.
Yes. Oh, Stanley Kubrick directed. Yeah, that was like a major all-star team.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Right. Steve Langford isn't here, Howard.
We got to have Eric sing Red Rum.
I won't do it.
Red Rum. Red
Rum.
Rum.
That crazy.
Red Rum.
Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum.
I saw some interview with Shelley Duvall, and she said when Nicholson hits the axe through the door and puts his head, he improvised that. Here's Johnny. Like, no one knew he was going to do that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, man, that's perfect.
Let's get Steve Langford real quick. Let's get Steve Langford, Johnny Hine, Robin all set. All right, Steve, what do you have for us?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Eric the Romeo, a tough-talking tattooed Texan who's 7'2", has Eric the Midget in fact been hiding out as the manic Marlboro Man under the moniker Romeo Blues on Stern Fan Network. 3 sources close to the ornery little guy claiming Eric's been masquerading online as Romeo Blues, a big old bad boy who just happens to spend a lot of time defending Eric the Midget and bashing his enemies.
Eric, is that true what Steve's saying, that you are on Stern Fan Network and on an alias?
Oh, it's not true. Just like all the other that comes out of that.
Deny.
0.0.
Eric, are you denying that you are who? Romeo who?
Romeo Blues.
Are you Romeo Blues?
That's not me.
Do you swear on the Lord Jesus Christ you are not Romeo Blues?
I swear that email address is not registered to me.
Could a kid with his affliction believe in Jesus Christ?
Fuck up, Mutt.
Mutt?
You think?
Well, he's the one that has access to that info. That email address is not registered to me.
We have 3 sources on the story.
That say that Eric the Midget is Romeo Blues?
Yes.
3 sources?
3 sources.
How would they know?
People close to him, people who know.
That you say he's lying right now?
Yes.
Name him.
He doesn't remember.
We don't name sources, buddy.
Name him.
Could you say Red Rum for us?
Beat your ass.
Name them now, or what did you say?
I will beat his Canadian ass.
His Canadian ass.
Ex-Canadian.
He does sound like that. You know,
Could
Eric.
you say Red Rum?
Could you say Red Rum?
No, I'm not doing that f***ing movie. You want to know why I'm not doing that f***ing movie? Clear and simple. I came to you in December with 2 ideas. You shot them down, saying that they were unoriginal and plagiarized. And what would this movie be? Unoriginal.
All right. Fair enough.
You can't say, what is it, Mrs.
Wait, can you say, where's that?
What's the tape?
Where are those tapes? Hold on. What page are those tapes on? Guys? I got them. Never mind. Here, can you say this? Listen.
Tony, why don't we go to the hotel? I don't know. You do too know. Now come on, tell me. Don't want to.
Man, creepy.
Red Rock! 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 Danny, what's the matter, honey? Red Rock! You having a bad dream? Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance.
It does sound like you. You got to admit, right?
Say Danny's not here.
Could you say Danny's not here, Mrs. Torrance?
No.
Please.
No.
Come on, one line.
Dan the Song Parody Man put in he made like a movie if Eric was in The Shining. Where is that, guys? You got to hear this, Eric.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds, Howard.
Yeah, where is that? Good thing I remember this stuff. It's really good. Hey, do you have any story on the fact that Eric the Midget was 2 hours late to his meet and greet because he was at a strip club? Did you hear anything like that?
You did
Yeah,
that
we
yesterday.
did the story yesterday.
You did that?
And in recent days,
Okay. What happened there, Eric?
It was 1 hour. It was not 2.
Oh, so you were late.
No.
Right.
And where were you before that appearance?
None of your fucking business.
Well, as we reported and as we've confirmed, you were at a strip club, missing your own appearance.
Nothing wrong with it. You're a man.
Yeah, but he shouldn't do that to his fans. Yeah. That's not right. That's arrogant.
He was scheduled to be at a meeting.
How would you
You
feel?
shouldn't be working for Howard. Get the back to Canada.
Eric, though, is that the fair thing to do to your fans? Imagine if you were waiting online for Diana DeGarmo.
And she was at a strip club.
And she was at a strip club for an hour while you're sitting there waiting. That's not right. You got to admit that.
I don't have to admit anything.
So according to you, Eric's code name is Romeo Blues on Stern Fan Network.
It has been. Yes.
And what does he do under that name?
He talks tough, and he says he's from Texas, and he's 7 feet 2 inches tall. And
I didn't know you could do a Texas accent.
I can.
Let's hear it.
But that's not me. That's Romeo Blues. So that's.
And how do you? And these people say they've seen Eric typing under the name Romeo Blues.
I don't have that.
Right.
But I've got 3 people very close to this.
Who
when
you say close, in other words...
Well, I mean, I can go farther, but I don't want to reveal who it is.
So, Eric, you kind of been busted.
Romeo Blues.
Romeo Blues. We're going to call him Romeo Blues.
Not until I hear the sources or I can or say that I've been busted.
Can't do that.
But you know you are Romeo Blues. You're admitting it.
Right.
No. I'm
yes,
not.
you are.
Shouldn't
you
matter.
just said until you hear the sources, you won't admit.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter who the sources are. It's either true or not true. If you're making a condition on it, that means it's true.
It's not.
It is too.
No, it's not.
Come on, Romeo Blues, fess up.
No.
Come on, you're being a little asshole.
Right.
It's so great how you find out these things, that he's Romeo Blues.
Well, I mean, look, the fact is we have motivated fans who help us a lot.
Right.
All Steve does is answer phones.
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding. I've seen you work, Steve. Come on.
All right, here's Eric if he was to do the movie The Shining. You ready?
Right.
Here we go.
Red Rum! Red Rum!
Jenny, what's the matter, honey?
Red Rum!
You having a bad dream? Daddy?
I'm trying to chicken.
Wake up.
Push your cock in my asshole.
You just had a bad dream.
Shut the
Everything's okay.
I suck cock better than anyone.
Come on. Right now.
No.
Wake up.
No, you arrogant piece of Keep the out of my life.
Wake up.
Bye for now, big-nosed bastard.
There he is. It is if he was to be in The Shining.
Unfortunately, we can't get him to recreate it here.
No. Eric, you want to talk to Ralph? Ralph, you there?
No, this is Romeo Blues.
Oh, hello, Romeo Blues.
I'm from Texas.
So you're not Eric?
7 feet tall.
You are one idiotic, rude asshole. I heard the way you talked to that guy that won the lottery. Who the f*** are you to talk to him like that? Get a brain, you piece of shit.
You won the loser lottery.
Oh. Yeah, come on.
That's it. That's not nice.
Come on, say it once, Eric, and then I'll never bother you again. I won't call in ever again when you're on if you just go, Red Rum.
No, not until that piece of shit from Canada gives his sources.
I'll tell you what. If you
I'm the source, Eric.
If
now,
you
say Red Rum.
Hold it. The real Romeo Blues is on the phone right now. Hold it. Here he is. Romeo Blues, is that you?
Hey, what's going on, partner? This is Romeo Blues.
So Eric is not Romeo Blues?
No, me and Eric are buddies. He's telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
I'm 7 foot tall, like he said. Eric helps me out. He washes my balls while I'm standing up. We go golfing. I use him as a golf ball when we go golfing. We're good buddies.
All right, there you go, Eric. I guess you're proven right.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, it's your buddy Romeo, Eric. How you doing? I'm down here in Texas.
I think Eric is Romeo Blues.
Me too.
I know it.
I'm not.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, just admit it. Cares.
No.
Hey, Fred, what do you think?
Will you swear on your mother's life that you're not Romeo Blues?
I've gone down that route before. That's not going to happen again.
What are you
What does that
saying?
mean?
Swear on your mother's life you're not Romeo Blues. You'll have no problem doing that if you're not Romeo Blues.
The account was started back in May. I hadn't gone to the stupid website till this past month. How's that possible?
Have you ever posted on the Stern Fan Network under an alias? Yes or no?
I have a perfectly good name that won't kill yet. So, why would I have to go to an alias?
How do you know when Romeo Blues' account was started?
Because he sent me the post that I have to remade them.
Why would he do that?
To show me that he did it.
Have you ever posted under an alias on Stern Fan Network?
No.
On the life of your mother, you swear?
I swear.
Do you swear on the life of your mother?
I'm not swearing on
okay. All right.
You lying little...
I'm not lying, though.
What is it, Gary?
First of all, you should know we're looking up all of Romeo Blues' posts, and they're all wildly supportive of Eric, you should know. And I'm going to give you one right here. Tell me that this isn't written exactly the way Eric speaks.
Let me see. Are you that retard that you believe anything that is said about someone, asshole? Drop dead, you pile of...
Oh, my God.
How many times a day do you say drop pile of Eric?
He says it to me 3 times a day.
Yeah.
I emailed. What we did was he sent me the posts that were done by the other people. I'd email him my response back to those people. He'd post them.
Oh, so you gave your notes on it?
All right. I got to move along, but thank you, Eric. I do have to go.
Hey, Fred, what do you think the chances are he's not Romeo Blues?
0.0.
I fucking love that.
How many people do you think showed up to Eric's appearance?
0.0.
Well, Eric, I don't know if you're Romeo Blues or not. If you're telling me you're not, then I guess I'll have to believe you.
You tiny pile of shit.
Yeah, nothing tiny on you except for your brain and...
All right.
Great. You know what? I just helped the troops. That's nice to say.
All right, Eric, listen, I don't know if you're Romeo Blues or not, but Steve Langford says you are.
I believe Langford. When in doubt, believe Langford.
Right.
Oh, yeah, right.
All right, thanks, Eric. Bye for now.
He's an unreliable piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
Terrible. Really getting ugly.
Well, you have your enemies out there.
The fact is, whenever we nail a story, and we do it all the time, we're unreliable.
Eric the Midget, you're on the air in Sacramento, California.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was calling in because the fact that I'm sick and tired of hearing story after story after story about me done on the news by Langford.
Red Rob!
Stop listening.
Well, I don't even have to listen, you stupid cackling bitch.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, Eric, I would think you'd be complimented that Steve Langford takes an interest in you.
He's an asswipe. He can't get anything straight.
Well, it sounded yesterday like he
He
did.
himself's not even straight.
Ah, come on. He uncovered something so funny. Eric's been going on Stern Fan Network posing as someone named Romeo Blues.
Right, or something like that.
And, you know, that's funny. And while you can't see the humor in it, that's wild.
And the other thing was that he had a personal appearance where he got 0.0 people to show up.
0.0.
Red Rock!
There would have been, I talked to the guy that works at Arco today. There would have been more people that would have been there, but the only thing is they made the mistake and ordered the tickets the wrong way.
0.0.
Carter, you're on the air with Eric. Yes, Carter. Carter's not there. All I know is Romeo Blue. I was thinking about it last night, that Eric came up with this pseudonym, Romeo Blues. That is the funniest name ever.
You know,
isn't that what Lenny Kravitz used to call himself?
record songs under that name, I think. Way back.
Right.
That was his original name, yeah.
That's kind of brilliant. Eric, is that where you got the name from?
I borrowed the name from a friend in the JFSC that was not my name.
All right, but technically it was you posting. I'm saying that is hysterical. Eric posted under the name Romeo Blues.
And why? What was the purpose of posting under another name?
So that someone would defend Eric. The Romeo Blues was Eric's biggest defender. But it turned out Eric's biggest defender was Eric. Man. Eric didn't want to go on and, first of all, let anyone know he's on Stern Fan Network.
Because he's angry at them.
He's on a rival network. Well, he's on JFSC, which he's trying to start up with Johnny Fratto. So if he went on Stern Fan Network, that would admit that he reads it.
And that he likes it.
Right. So he went on, and Romeo Blues was like, Eric's a great guy. F you piece of shit. You know, it sounded just like Eric defending himself. And sure enough, Steve Langford did some investigative reporting and found out that Eric the Midget is indeed Romeo Blues.
So where's the mess up? It sounds like he figured it out.
And also Steve uncovered the fact that Eric was late for his own appearance and 0.0 people showed up.
0.0.
Yeah, I like how he has 3 sources to the other story.
Well, he was right.
No, I found out it's one big fat-ass horse, the head of SFN.
Mutt?
Well, Mutt's big enough for 3 people.
Hey, you took my joke.
Steve has claimed he had 3 sources, not only just Mutt, but whatever.
And Eric doesn't know who Steve talked to.
Right. All right, Eric. Well, I understand you don't like Steve Langford. I did receive some email about Eric the Midget, and people were upset that he comes off very anti-Canadian.
Oh, really?
Eric the Midget.
Because of the attacks at Steve.
Steve is a Canadian, and it says this. I used to be a fan of Eric the Midget. So, Eric, you turned off one of your fans. But lately, whenever Steve Langford gets involved in the conversation, it seems Eric became this kind of anti-Canadian bigot. Has Eric got something against Canadians? Do you, Eric?
No, just that jackass. And I'd have something against what, I'd say, if he came from Afghanistan, I'd say go back to Afghanistan or whatever.
All right, Eric saying he has no anti-Canadian bias.
It's Steve, not the country.
He treats people as individuals.
Yeah. When he's attacking Steve, though, he uses Canada as a battering ram.
Right. Unfortunately, Canada gets bashed in the process.
Would you like to apologize to Canada?
Sorry, Canada has such a pathetic idiot.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Eric, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
We have to point out that America has quite a few pathetic idiots, though, too.
Yeah, you're one of them.
Wow, you're on fire today, aren't you?
Attack. Say red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
What, Eric, tell us about your day. What are you going to not be able to reach today?
Everything.
Let's go over to Mutt. I see Mutt from Superfan Roundtable wants to tell us what's happening tonight. Go ahead, Mutt.
Good morning. We're going to talk about the Bowie contest, how people are liking the finalists, and if any of them are, like, instant classics.
Hey, by the way, are you the source on the Eric the Midget Romeo Blues story?
No, but I was contacted by the news about it, and I can confirm that Eric did post with the Romeo Blues account.
But
he didn't start it. There really is some guy in Texas that started it, but he's definitely posted using it.
And but you are not the source, because Eric seems to think you're the source. Right, Eric? You think Mudd is the source?
I know he's the source.
Eric, I swear to you, I'm not. Langford called me about it. Somebody tipped him off. He asked me to look into it, and I confirmed that, yeah, you did post with that account. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Well, Eric, you've been busted. You even lied on the air and said you didn't post under the name Romeo Blues.
Mutt could kiss my ass and so could his full the website.
Hey, we love you, buddy.
My account, please. I've asked you to do that.
Well, why do you keep posting with it if you want it closed? You can't just walk away?
Because walking away is for cowards.
What? You don't like his website. Then why are you posting on it?
You love his website.
I didn't do it for 147 days. I didn't go on that site.
Yes, and you couldn't help yourself. You had to go back.
I love that you know exactly how many days it's been.
It's like rehab for him.
Eric, admit...
I looked at my regular profile, and it said I hadn't posted anything for that long.
Eric, admit that you love the Stern Fan Network, because you're on there. And
you're always reading it, even if you're not posting.
I don't love that website for anything.
You do.
Then why are you on it?
To get fuel to get pissed off.
What do you need to get pissed off for?
Get fuel.
Did you know that Stern Fan Network is fuel, Mutt?
That's where I get my happy fuel. I didn't know you could get pissed off.
Eric, clear that up for me. What do you mean you get fuel to get pissed off?
Well, all I have to do is look at that post there, what they post about me, and it pisses me off.
And why do you want to be pissed off?
So I could get on air, because I've been told that's the way you like me to get on air is when I'm pissed off.
Why don't you just say this? So you enjoy going on it. For whatever reason, you enjoy it.
You like mixing it up.
I don't like going on that website.
Well, what can I do to make it better for you?
Get rid of the that I made mention of in that post. That would be a start.
I find it hysterical that you go on there under the name Romeo Blues and pretend to love Eric the Midget and defend him. It's beautifully sad.
Not sad at all.
The one guy defending Eric the Midget is you.
Eric, yeah.
There's quite a few other people on there defending me.
Then why did you feel the need to do it?
And why did he... Oh, all right. Anyway, Eric, you lied to me. You do go on there as Romeo Blues.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Mutt just confirmed it. Thank you, Mutt.
I'm sorry that I don't know what to say, but yeah, he definitely did molt as Romeo Blues. But I wasn't even going to talk about that.
You're not going to talk about that on Superfan Roundtable?
Well, I guess I will now.
No.
And, oh yeah, by the way, to say something, hey Jimmy, sorry to hear about your relationship breakup with Sarah.
All right, thank you. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Call them right now, because I know they're waiting.
Red Rob.
All right, thank you. Joey Boots is on the air. How dare you? Yes, Joey.
Is he blowing?
Hi.
Howard, do you remember like some months ago, Hyperjeric saved some guy's life by alerting the cops that he was in his apartment, that he OD'd on some drugs?
No, I don't. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, well, Howard 100 News ran some stories on it, and Eric was crying, I saved his life, you know, because the guy tried to commit suicide. So Eric...
Well, I don't know anything about that. I mean, we don't know anything about it.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, Joey, we don't...
They ran a news story on it. So this is the guy that, and then while the guy's in the hospital, Eric had access to his apartment.
Oh.
And the guy left his PIN number sitting around with his Discover card. So Eric decided to help himself over the course of a month, taking cash advances. And that's how...
I hope that's not true.
And that's what he did.
Yeah.
He's on the net writing about it.
He's on the net writing about it?
My memoirs.
But, you know, he works for a law firm now.
We know.
Right, well, that's good. He's going to need it.
He was outside the other day when I left the station with his dog, Sadie.
Sadie! Sadie! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Yeah.
Identity theft.
He was coming here a couple of days because I owed him $200.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Howard, I don't know if I want him in my apartment for the craptacular now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Wow.
You mean they were going to have it at your place?
Yeah, they were going to have it here, but I don't know if I want him in here.
Do you think Eric's retarded?
How could he be retarded? And do you think Gary the retard is doing identity theft?
No, but I mean, like, there's levels of retardation. I mean, Gary the retard's severe. I'm talking about...
Appreciates the consequences.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get the idea.
You think he doesn't appreciate the consequences?
Yeah, I don't think Eric...
He's stupid to know.
Yeah, I don't think Eric understands how much shit he's going to be in.
He definitely knows how to rip people off. He's done it over and over, and he's going to do it again.
Wow. Well, all right. Well, I know he's had trouble in the past with a lot of people who've called in.
But that's kind of fucked up. This guy's like a good friend of his, and the guy let him use his apartment because he knew Eric was in between apartments.
Oh, that's awful.
But don't his friends know that he likes to steal?
Nobody ever thinks that he's going to steal from them, you know?
Yeah.
Eric is a piece of shit.
Wow. You were friends with him, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm totally, like, want to distance myself from him now after what he did.
Eric the Midget wants to say something about this, Joey. Hold on. Eric, yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, Eric.
Speak.
Yeah, Eric, I say good morning, and then you don't say anything.
Go ahead and say whatever you want to say.
Say something, dickhead.
Come on, midget.
Hey, fat ass.
Which one?
Well, the one that's in the studio.
Oh, Joey.
Artie. No.
Eric, go ahead.
I was calling in because now everybody should be retracting their statements that say, oh, High Pitch is a better person than Eric, the actor.
Who said that?
Whoever said that?
I didn't even know there was a debate about who was a better person. You mean there's a debate somewhere where they're debating who's better, High Pitch Eric or Eric the Midget?
Who's a better person?
There are some people that I've seen that have said that.
I've never...
You tried ripping off a friend. You tried ripping off Johnny.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I mean, Eric was negotiating his fees.
Yeah, negotiating. Trying to rip him off with a padded bill.
Money owed.
Yeah, how come you didn't get it then if it was owed? You and your padded bill.
Oh, he got it. Out of $8,000, he got, what, $40 he sent you?
No, 300.
Yeah, good negotiating there.
That's great. Who's the worst person debate? We should have that debate on the air.
Put it up as a poll on Howard 100 News.
Joey, who do you... Well, if High Pitch's stuff is true, then he's the worst person.
Definitely High Pitch is worse, but it's still a good debate.
And Eric?
Then Eric, yeah.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Hold on.
Well, here's the debate.
Didn't he try to bamboozle, Johnny Fratto out of $8,000, which would have been like triple.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we just said.
Sorry.
Yeah, but he's just bringing in the fact that it was 8,000. He was trying to get as opposed to Eric's 3,000.
3,000 is piddling. 8,000 is major.
Yeah, but
like triple grand large.
But at least he asked for it. I mean, Eric's...
No,
I want to defend Eric as being the biggest dirtbag.
He was trying to slide it under the door, and if Johnny wasn't paying attention, he would have swindled him out of the money.
With a padded bill.
And High Pitch did prevent a suicide.
Right.
I mean, whatever you want to say about him.
He provided a service. Okay, he showed a lapse in judgment. However, this is a clear...
Eric weighing in.
Eric, wait a second, Joey. Eric, what is it?
He brought that suicide on. If he hadn't have done what he did, there wouldn't have been any reason.
How many suicides are you probably responsible for, Eric?
Yeah, Eric, how many suicides are you responsible for?
Mine, any minute. Hey, Eric, did you happen to catch the Yankees-A's series?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, what happened there, buddy? You're wearing that A's hat today. You look like a stupid idiot. We swept your ass. What do you have to say about that?
You look like a stupid fat idiot.
Oh, so you got to go right to that.
And you're still a midget in a wheelchair.
Oh, well.
With crab claws.
Oh, my.
Oh, for God's sake.
Getting dirty.
All right, Joey, thank you. And
Hey, Howard, what are your thoughts on doing the Craptacular now that Eric's, with all these...
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, can Eric do it in jail?
Yeah, we'll have to do it at Sing Sing.
I say the Craptacular goes on. I still want to know who has more duty in them, you or High Pitch.
Or if Eric's a better person, maybe he would fill in for High Pitch.
Forget that.
We're going to need a security
he's a better person.
To make sure he doesn't steal anything, though.
Oh, that makes for an entirely new contest. Can one of them out Eric's weight?
All right, Eric, thank you. Joey, thank you.
That would be so fun if we could get one of those big scales and put Eric on one side and the crap on the other.
Oh, what a gross event.
Your weight and Eric.
Hey, Eric, do you take full-size duties, or do you have, like, rabbit pellets?
No, full size.
Good.
What's full size to you? Full size to him is a rabbit pellet.
Would you mind photographing your next bowel movement so we can see it?
No, I would not.
Would you measure it at least?
No.
Do it in a box and send it to us.
Would you weigh it?
No, I will not.
All right. And by the way, I was kidding when I said send it to us. Don't. I don't want that. Hi, here is a guy named Steve Langford from the Howard 100 News Department. He is going to tell us everything that is going on.
I've heard something about him.
Here he is.
Was it this?
That's it.
He's going to tell us everything that is going on in the world of the Howard Stern Show. Go ahead, Steve.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Another day, another whackpacker. Up to no good, Captain Jenks failing to show for a public appearance that paid him $300. A Pottstown, PA bar getting stiffed, then contacting Howard 100 News. Captain Jenks admitting he effed up, saying he will pay the money back.
No, there you go.
Howard 100 News also investigating another possible case in which Jenks may have done the same thing to another bar.
Oh, my goodness.
Not Jenks. Not our Jenks.
Well, he's going to give the money back, right?
He says he will.
All right.
Meantime, a mysterious prankster is setting up a new website called eric-the-midget.com, which automatically takes you to the official website of the North American Man-Boy Love Association.
Whoa. Hey, Eric, did you hear that?
That's funny.
Eric.
Yes.
You're associated with that?
He's not. Some guy's trying to link him to it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, give me a break, Robin. You are so stupid.
Although, if I was in the Man-Boy Love, let's say I had this affliction where I was, so disturbed that I loved young boys, I would have an affair with Eric because Eric looks like a young boy.
Yeah.
And he's of age. So he would actually be perfect.
But with that voice, could it really, he'd have to change his voice.
Can you sound like a little boy, Eric?
I don't know if I can or not.
I'll give you an acting assignment. Pretend you're 7. Let me hear what that would sound like.
I'm not going to do that.
Perfect.
Well, then I would not even have him talk.
Yeah, gag him or something.
Gag him and then have my way with him.
You're a real shit, Eric. Come on, play along.
Yeah, after I spent about 2.5 hours waiting for you guys to pick up,
you'd never have to wait.
You expect what?
You expect me to do something that you want me to do right.
But you never have to wait, Eric.
We want you not to call in. You do that every day.
I spent less time in the dentist chair last week, and it was less painful.
Wow.
Well, anyway,
then why do you listen every second to every show?
And why do you hang on the phone? Hang up.
Because I had an assignment.
An assignment?
What, to act like a jerk-off?
Johnny wanted me to call in to tell you guys that next week he is doing a calendar shoot for the Beverly Hills Angels, and he's having a casting call for it. And I am.
Yeah, but why is that interesting to my audience?
Then shut up and do your job, which is to wait.
And the only reason you call is for that. Give me a break. You're here every day listening.
And you're calling for a plug that's going to bore the shit out of the audience.
Yeah, it's a horrible plug.
I'm going to be down there to help him pick some of the girls.
You're going to be down there?
To pick out the girls?
Yes.
All right.
You have an eye for talent?
I have an eye for good-looking females.
Man, do you suck.
All right. Well, okay. You've got the word out. And when will this be?
Next week.
All right.
How many people do you think will show up, Fred?
Ooh, that's a good question.
0.0.
Red Ron!
I highly doubt that's going to be the number because Johnny told me what the number has been already of responses, and it's a lot higher.
0.0.
So girls show up and then they get to be in Johnny's calendar.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Well, if Eric picks them, because, you know, he's very good at picking out good-looking women.
And the girls get paid, or it's a free job?
I'm pretty sure it's a paid. I mean,
all right.
I didn't get told if there was or not.
Right.
So you don't know for sure?
No.
I think if it's a paid job, you'd see a much higher caliber woman show up to be in the calendar.
Well, maybe there's some girls out there who just want their picture taken.
I don't know. Like, I seen that G. Gordon Liddy calendar.
Oh, boy. With the girls and the guns?
Like, those are girls in his audience who want to do it for free. And I don't know.
Yeah, you got to have quality chicks, man.
Looks like you got a bunch of housewives.
Quite frankly,
they got tits like cucumbers.
The Borgata for my man cave sent me girls of the Borgata, like cocktail waitresses. Holy shit.
Well, those were paying jobs.
They are all tens. And not one of them looks at me.
I can't remember the number he told me was he's gotten either 1,200 responses or 12,000 responses.
Oh, wow.
No, I think it's more like, what is it, friend?
0.0.
All right. Thank you, Eric, and good luck, and let us know how it goes. Thank you.
Also on the JFSC tonight.
Bye.
Celebrity.
See you later, Eric.
And American Got Talent.
Yeah, what?
What did he say?
Eric.
America's Got Talent, Family Feud, the Celebrity Edition, and ECW.
All right, thank you.
Red Ron!
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't either. All right, anything else, Steve?
On that note, a whack pack face-off in the latest Howard 100 News poll. Stern fans asked, who's the best person, Eric the Midget or High Pitch Eric? Eric the Midget getting a lame 19% of the vote. High Pitch Eric getting a measly 11%. An overwhelming 69% saying both Erics creep them out equally.
All right, that's an interesting poll. Some of these reporters, when they're wrong, they won't admit it.
Right.
They just say, F you, you know.
Steve Langford.
Really? Not Steve.
Well, according to Eric the Midget.
No, Steve is a guy that, even if, maybe not wrong, but there's like a little discrepancy that he clearly should have, been aware of. He wanted to,
Eric the Midget agrees with you. He says Steve Langford does not tell the truth. What do you mean, Eric?
Well, the fact of the story he reported yesterday when he came in there to give the rundown of what was on the news.
Yeah.
He said that Johnny was doing the photo shoot next week. He's not even past the point of casting call yet. He can't be doing the photo shoot when he has even picked the 12 girls to shoot.
I see. Well, there you go. There's an example.
Steve
and by the way, we here at the JFSC like Miss Black Howard Stern.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, she...
But that's the point. The guy said, how can white people pick a Miss Black Howard?
Very easily. Why not?
Well, he was saying he would like, some black representation in the voting.
Robin, shut the f*** up for
Oh, let me finish a sentence, you little nutcase.
Red Ron!
As I was saying, we do have a few members of the room that are African American.
Very good.
Good, Eric. Well, that's been fascinating. I'm going to move on. Thanks, Eric.
Have a nice day.
Right.
Bye.
Red Ron!
There's Eric correcting Steve Langford. Oh, Eric the Midget wants to say something to you. I said he could. Go ahead, Eric.
Good morning.
Morning.
Langford, what is your problem? You trying to screw the story up with...
Well, it's very funny that you just called because we have a story about you. And in the latest edition of Eric the Midget's Misstatements, the vertically challenged and truth challenged little guy coming up short again, trying to pretend. Our headline yesterday about an upcoming photo shoot in L.A. was incorrect. Eric the Midget's accuracy rate now perilously close to 0.0.
What do you mean?
Well, in other words, he was on the show earlier today claiming, pretending, lying that our story yesterday was incorrect. Wrong again.
It is incorrect. You're
wrong. Wrong. So just because you make up this stuff all the time, you need to be exposed.
No, you jackass.
Again.
Came straight from Johnny, you stupid.
Well, apparently your English is not very good.
No need to curse.
Moron. I got that straight from Johnny. It's still casting call time.
Upcoming photo shoot. Upcoming photo shoot.
No, it's not.
No, it's not?
Who would even care?
Yeah, I mean...
Really?
You're carrying on just because he said upcoming photo shoot?
Well, Robin, I don't want any of Johnny's people that are females that want to do this thinking that the girls have already been picked, that there's no shot of any chance that they'll be in the calendar.
Oh, boy.
Well, I don't think that's a problem.
Are you wearing a muscle shirt, Eric?
No, I'm not.
A muscle shirt?
Yeah, like he's got like a...
That would be a muscle-less
he looks
shirt.
He looks kind of jacked up today, like he worked out or something. He's got like those big shoulders.
Doing steroids?
Yeah. And he's got a new haircut, like where it's
Well, he's not wearing a hat.
But his hair is parted on the side, and it's obviously dyed black.
Yeah, he must have just gotten a new dye job.
Black.
Did you dye your hair?
In a couple of weeks, but it's not black.
Yeah, okay. He dyed his hair like...
Well, he was wearing the cap because he couldn't get to the beauty parlor or something.
Right.
I don't go to a beauty parlor, you stupid...
Where do you go?
He does it himself.
He goes to the bathroom.
Pretty obvious.
I don't do it myself, either.
Who does it?
My mom does it when she's around.
No.
But it's not to the...
If Eric was my son, I would love him.
I would, too.
It's not to the photo shoot process.
If you were my son, I would dye your hair.
For him.
You break my heart. You know you break my heart?
He would even put highlights in it.
I'd highlight your hair. You know you break my heart, Eric?
Okay.
He wants to hug you.
I want to hug you. I want you to come in here and I'm going to hug you.
He wants to put you on his lap and
hug you. And burp you.
And cradle you like a baby.
You do. You break my heart.
You might catch
that moron.
Might catch his rash.
No, I don't think that's contagious.
You think I could catch that?
Yeah.
I'd make you the king on my chessboard.
But, you know, Howard, I'm sure with your adult children, you would like to hold them and cradle them like you could as a baby.
I would.
And you could do that with Eric.
They don't let me. I said, come here and sit on Daddy's lap.
Let me give you a hug and a kiss.
No, really, seriously, you're right. I would love to.
Yes,
I love
most people with adult children, they wish they could do that.
The kids don't like it, though.
Would you dress him up special?
Who, Eric?
Like a little,
he just breaks my heart.
Cowboy outfit?
Look, you know why he breaks my heart? Because here's a guy with multiple afflictions. Right. And look at him. He loves his camera. He's on the internet.
He's on cam.
He's all fired up about Johnny Fratto's calendar shoot and making sure that there's accuracy. I mean, look at him. He loves life. He
fights about everything. He's such a loyalist.
You love life, don't you?
Yes, I do.
He does. And I like the idea that your mom comes over and she washes that head and dyes that hair. She cares, too.
She does?
She knows it's important to him. It's crazy.
But she needs to pluck those eyebrows.
Guy's 2 feet tall, and she fucking sits there and she does that.
Look at how big his eyebrows are. I think they got beefy or bushier since he cut them.
Andy Rooney thinks those are too big. I love you. I love you. I'm going to say it right now. I don't care what the audience says.
He's going to hold you and pluck your eyebrows.
I'm going to pluck your eyebrows. I do. I love you, Eric.
Well, if you do, fire Langford.
Oh, that's not nice. That is vindictive.
You know what?
That's strings attached.
You don't have to be ugly. You're a butterfly. Fly.
Yeah. But I'm not too crazy about you.
Artie has no feeling for you. Me, I love you.
Well, I don't have any feeling for that fat ass either.
Ooh.
All right. Well, all right. Steve says
you're lucky I'm a sleeper.
Steve says his story is accurate and he stands by it. Sorry, Eric.
It's not accurate.
Bye, take care.
Know. Langford's had a pretty good track record recently.
Always. I'm picturing that mother who dying that hair.
Now, are we speaking to Eric or Romeo Blue?
Are you still Romeo Blues? Or have you stopped that shenanigan?
Never was.
Eric, who's the liar now? I got to call you out on that. You did post under the name Romeo Blues.
And what about that $8,000 bill to Johnny Fratto for services unrendered?
Now, you were Romeo Blues. You can be honest about that. You don't have to lie.
As long as that idiot is honest that he has the wrong story.
What? No, he has the right story. There's a calendar. All right. I got to go, Eric.
I just want him to say that he's not correct because he's not.
Listen, you can't retract a story that's true.
Red Rob!
The fact is, you got busted several times by us, and it hurts.
I'm not. There's nothing to bust on me this time.
So the fact is,
you are wrong.
When you do get busted, you want to fight back, and you pretend that stories aren't true. They're true.
Not this one.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. Every time so far, Steve's been proven right.
Steve's been pretty good on this.
He's got an incredible track record when it comes to you.
He may have messed up some other stories, but...
Name one.
I think there have been a couple of things where there's a fact.
I can't name one.
There was where you came in one day and you made a claim that something happened on a particular day or something like that, which didn't happen. So, anyway.
What? No, that was the day that Howard was wrong.
I was wrong. There was another thing before.
All right, listen, I got to get out of this. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, guys. Bye.
Hey, even my co-host for the Idol show is saying that they are still taking applications. It is still in
who said otherwise?
Casting process.
Nobody said otherwise. Have fun.
I don't want Johnny to be getting any cancellations because the girls are believing your dumbass.
Johnny gave us the story.
The girls have not fucking been picked.
Big deal.
He's still trying to narrow it down.
Who cares?
He's still accepting applications. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Thank you, Eric. I'm glad you straightened that out. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What else? Let me say good morning to your favorite, Eric the Midget.
Oh.
He's on the phone, and I couldn't even get to him yesterday. I'm sure he's upset about it.
Yeah.
Eric, hello, and what can I do for you?
Well, I had a couple questions about the merger.
I'll answer what I can, but I really don't know much. Go ahead.
Well, I was just calling because I want to know if now that the deal is completely done, are we going to have to listen to you talk about it as much as you had in the past?
I actually don't think I talked about it a lot, Eric. I kind of didn't think people were that...
A lot of people complain in the JFSC room.
Oh. Well, I don't know. What can I tell you? I don't read the JFSC room. You do. But I'll tell you this. This is what I know about the merger. There's already a midget at the merger, at the XM channels.
Really?
So one of them has to go, either Eric or their midget.
We're having to only accept one midget?
Yeah, because you can't have two classic rock stations. And I mean, that's just not cost efficient, I would imagine. I mean, I'm guessing at how they program this thing. And now there's Eric the midget here at Sirius. And then I think there's Ivan the midget over at XM.
Oh.
And we're thinking of just using Ivan as opposed to Eric.
Well, have we listened to Ivan? Do we have tapes?
He's great. He stutters, yes.
Oh, a stuttering midget?
And he flies with balloons.
Oh.
Oh, well, that settles it. That's the breaker right there.
No. I don't know. Do you have anything to offer her?
I don't know.
Well, there's competition now, you see. They said there was not going to be competition. There is competition. It's either Ivan or
now,
Eric.
Is Ivan taller than Eric or shorter than Eric?
Oh, no, shorter.
Ooh. Now, is he in a wheelchair or is he running around?
And he's a professional comedian.
He's a professional comedian?
And he does song parodies.
Oh, forget it.
And people love him.
Eric, it was nice knowing you.
And he hates American Idol. And he doesn't wax his eyebrows.
Is he grateful?
He's grateful, and his best friend is Jaime Gotti, who used to be in the Gotti family. His father was the
His
Gotti.
father was John Gotti?
John Gotti.
I don't wax my eyebrows either.
Oh, well, you should.
Yeah, you should wax your eyebrows.
Nah, he looks good. So, Eric, we'll have to figure out which midget to use.
And the other thing I wanted to know was if...
Just barrel right through, Eric.
Yes, Eric?
We'll have a midget off.
If Mel was to come to you now and say that either your contract has to be cut back some or you have to cut some of your staff, I figure it will be the staff who would go first.
Well, first, always, we throw Fred right out the door.
Absolutely.
Right, Fred?
Absolutely.
No,
I expected that.
No, none of my staff, Eric, would go because I would go before the staff.
Okay.
I wouldn't cut anybody's budget. I would just say, well, that's not our deal, and you've broken the deal, and I'll see you in court. So I don't think that would happen. And I'll tell you one thing about Mel, which you don't know, Eric. He's not a deal breaker. He's a guy who honors contracts. Very honorable guy. He never pulled shenanigans with anyone that I know of. I don't mean just me. If he makes a deal, he sticks by it.
Right.
He's not a scumbag.
Like some people we know.
Well, there's tons of scumbags in this business. There really are. And there are management people who just literally make contracts and then figure out, well, how do I get out without paying? You know, and they come up with all kinds of shenanigans and all kinds of, lawsuits and all bullshit. And, Mel's not that kind of guy. Makes a deal, he's a man of his word. I mean, every single deal that I've seen him make, not just with me, he has lived up to. He's he lives in rarefied air among the scumbags I've dealt with.
Right.
I find him to be very honorable.
I was just hoping that this would lead to both Shuley and Langford leaving.
I see. If Mel cuts back, what about Shuley and Langford? Well,
that would save $14,000 a year. But
well, you got to begin cutting somewhere.
What could we do with that?
Right.
Yeah, and then, if you want to get it up to $20 a year, you could cut J.D. as well for all three. So that's a lot of money.
You think we spent $20 on those three people
together?
I didn't realize it was that much.
That's without J.D.'s bonus.
All right, Eric. Does that answer everything?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He doesn't even seem to care about the answers.
He likes to get at his questions.
I think he's the mouthpiece for the JFSC, and those were burning questions on the board, apparently.
You know what, Eric? Whatever I talk about, whether it be the merger or politics or sex, or there's a contingent of people out there who feel I shouldn't speak about whatever I'm speaking about. They don't appear to like the show.
Eric certainly does. He listens probably to the replay as well as live almost every second of the show, and he doesn't like it.
The only time I listen is when I'm on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But you're on hold 4 hours a day. Yesterday, I noticed you were on hold for the entire show, almost 5 hours. The show went till 11 o'clock.
Right.
And you called in the 6 o'clock hour, and I saw you on hold.
Right.
And I experimented yesterday. I sat there and said, I wonder how long Eric would hold on. And through the whole show, I noticed in the 7 o'clock hour, Eric was still on. 8 o'clock hour, Eric on. 9, 10. Finally, at 11 o'clock, of course, we clear the phone. So you hear quite a bit of the show. And it's not only when you're on hold. I think you're lying. I think you're being disingenuous, because there are times that I'll be on the air and you've already been on, and I assume you go back to bed, and then there you are again 2 hours later commenting on what we've just been commenting on. See, I don't think you're being genuine.
I don't go to bed, but when I comment on something that you talked about, that's due to the fact that someone in the room told me.
Someone told me you were passing out in front of your webcam yesterday.
Passing out?
That's what they said, and he had a giant red zit on his chin. Let me take a look. Is that true? You had a big zit on your chin? Yeah, there you go. What are you wearing? All green today?
Yeah, A's.
Yeah.
The A's.
The A's. The A's.
Yeah, like your team did so great against Boston Sunday night.
Look at the size of that zit on
It's
one
almost
show.
like another head.
That is a big zit. I think that zit's weighing you down. I see you trying to cover it, but he had his hand over it. Now I could see it. I mean, between the green clothes and the red zit, he looks like a Christmas ornament. All right, Eric. Is he still there?
Oh, yeah. He's very slow today.
Yeah. It's an energy.
Why don't you drink some coffee? You look like a little Christmas elf.
Yeah, you don't look like a little anything.
Build a Could you build me a toy right now? A little Tonka truck?
I feel Eric zinged you back. You don't look like a little anything.
I know, he got me. Well,
he got you pretty good.
You tried to ignore it, but you were wounded.
Well, you gotta keep going in battle.
He had you down.
I had to go to the Tonka truck, build me a toy. I was saving that one for last. I had to pull that out.
Were you the type of guy, Eric, that was picked on in high school, or did the school give you a break because of your handicaps, or did people make fun of you?
No one picked on me.
Good.
That means you didn't go to high school, then. You went to a school with midgets.
Yes, I did. I graduated with a 312 GPA.
I thought that was your height.
312? How can you have a 312?
3.12.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, 3.12.
And that was your height, Eric.
No.
Like...
Wasn't there a special elevator in your school? For you, I think?
Yeah, but that whole thing was started by a student before me.
You got angry because a guy called in here and said, because of Eric, we had to build a special elevator in our school. And
yeah, a female student that was 2 grades ahead of me, her and her family started that whole fight with the school.
And you were the only one who had the key to that elevator, is that correct?
No, I had it, and the girl that was 2 grades ahead of me had one.
Well, when she graduated, you were the only one who had the key.
No, me and my friend that was in the same grade as I was in.
He was handicapped?
What's going on? Mark McGrath is here. That's what's going on. Is that all right? Old friend of the show. We're going to bring him in?
Absolutely.
You sure?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Absolutely. He's an old friend of the show.
All right, good. I'm glad. All right, you ready, man?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mark?
How you doing, brother?
Good. How about yourself?
So nice to be in the hallowed halls of the Howard Stern Show. I listen every morning. So does Rodney. And it's just, it's like coming to Graceland. It's my Graceland. It truly is. Look at this. Ronnie meets you. Ronnie actually meets you at the elevator.
It's Graceland, except Elvis is still alive here.
Good point. Good point. We get to celebrate our king here at the show.
Oh, look at him.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hi.
He's so cute. I should at least make it. This bastard beat me in Rock and Roll Jeopardy. Not many people beat
I remember
me.
that.
He got me.
Damn,
I will tell you this about the wonderful Hank did the work, though. His trivia knowledge extends from 1967 to 72, and then it shuts off. So he'll get you any spooky tooth, any mountain questions, but you bring him into like Duran Duran Culture Club, it's a wrap. So I will say on behalf of my 3-time Rock and Roll Jeopardy championship stardom that the questions were a little skewered his way. I'm not tempering it. May and rest his peace. He certainly beat me in Rock and Roll Trivia.
And he was passing out in between questions, I remember.
Well, so was I back then. It was kind of a fair fight, but Lord rest his soul, man. We love this little guy. He's the greatest.
Mark, good to see you again.
You too, bro. So happy to be here, man.
All right, I'll let you get to Howard in a few minutes.
Awesome, man. It's so great to be here. It's just like, first time here, what, Rod, 95?
95, yeah.
Come back here, 17 years later. Which hot intern's giving us our release?
Hi, I'm Jillian.
Jillian, will we be on the intern show?
What?
Are we going to be on the intern show,
Are
too?
you going to be on?
Well, because now you're giving us our release.
Yeah, if you want to be on.
Aw, no, sorry.
Okay.
I did Sacha Baron Cohen last week, asshole. Who are you? Smash Mouth?
Art from Everclear is here. Long-time fan. I'm going to bring him in.
Okay.
That means I'm a long-time fan. I don't know if he's a long-time fan, but I'm a long-time fan.
Hey, what's up, Art?
Hey, how are you?
Welcome.
Thanks for having me back.
Good to see you, man. What's new with you?
Nothing. You know, I have cameras following me everywhere. It's weird.
So you're used to this. Walking in,
Walking my bathroom in the morning, you know.
Right this way.
Good morning.
Hey, man. Good to see you. How you doing? Good to see you.
See you, Art. See you, brother.
Good, man. Just catching up with just so you know, the way we set this up is because we wanted it to be really casual. Yeah. Like, we had the choice of staging it in the band area. What we did is we just put DI boxes on the couch. Okay. So at some point, Scott, I'm going to plug in, you keep your guitars to the side, you put your headsets on, that's going to be your vocal mic for when you sing. And Howard will rap to you a little bit. He'll just do shoot the shit with it, and he'll say, hey, can I hear a little of this, hear a little of that. Gotcha. It's all good. We wanted to be more like a casual interview than like a whole set.
That's how we're rolling.
So Everclear, the list of hits there. Okay. He's got a great bio, though. So his dad walked down on the family.
This is Everclear's?
Yeah, this is the guy, Art.
Hold on 1 second.
So the child support thing is great because his father would intentionally move to states where they didn't enforce child support laws, so he wouldn't have to pay the mother.
Wow.
Started drinking when he was 8, smoking weed at 9, selling drugs at 11. I think you talked to him a lot last time about selling drugs. Wow. He was a heroin addict in his 20s, OD'd on cocaine at 22. His brother died of heroin when he was 12, and his girlfriend died that same year.
His brother died
when
his brother was 12, or
when Art was 12. He tried to kill himself that year. He jumped off a pier and had sand in his pockets, you know, so he'd float quicker or sink quicker. And he said he heard his brother tell him, "Now's not your time," so he saved himself. Mark, you know, the Summerland tour, it's all like 90s bands. So I'm wondering who's headlining out of Sugar Ray and Everclear. I assume Sugar Ray. But
Howard, he told me an interesting story. We were just talking about this again. There's a park near his house. When we drove to Stamos, and he goes, that's where celebrities go when they want to get their children photographed. And he said, like, if you go to the park, there's like stylists hanging around the periphery, and what you do is you like push your kid in, and it's like a zoo. The photographer, you know, the paparazzi there, and that's how you get your kid in Us Weekly and all those magazines. Wow. Which freaked me out.
Let me introduce these guys. This is 2 guys who I think you're going to love. Mark McGrath is in the band Sugar Ray, and from the band Everclear.
I was listening to Everclear all weekend. I was on lithium.
Yeah. I guess because you're a tumor, you were on lithium.
No, the radio.
Boys.
Satellite channel. Hey there.
Fellas.
Good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Hey. What a day to be here, man. Congratulations.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, big night, AGT.
Big night, brother.
Yeah.
Big night.
Make sure that microphone's near your mouth.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. It looks like a clown car, that couch. 3 guys.
Clown car, guys with tattoos. Feels like a clown car. Oh, God, Fred, you're a genius. I ran into Whitney Cummings this morning at a coffee shop. She says hello, Howard. No.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Very
She's the greatest. She gives her love and salutations.
All right. That's nice. I'm just trying to get your guitars all hooked in here.
One.
What?
One.
One? What does 1 mean? Guitar 1, yeah.
Well,
1 is the loneliest number.
Guitar 2. Okay. Got it.
All right, you all set there?
Yeah. Hey, so anyway, let me talk first.
Yeah.
Mark McGrath, as you know, was in the band Sugar Ray, still is. And Everclear, everyone knows Everclear, and you know Art. And they're going out on tour together, some sort of weird tour. What is this tour?
Well, basically, we decided to take the most iconic multi-platinum acts of the 90s, put them together, and go on tour.
Who's on the tour?
Tour is the Gin Blossoms, Everclear, Smash Mouth, Sugar Ray.
No Smash Mouth.
No Smash Mouth.
Why would you say Smash Mouth?
Because they were considered for a second. It didn't work out.
And you replaced them with Sugar Ray?
And we replaced them with Sugar Ray. And I go, I know those guys. Let's do it.
Who?
And we did, and Lit and Marcy Playground Hard. Those are the 5 bands.
Art, let me see what headphones you're on. Just turn your head.
Can you not hear me very well?
What? I hear you.
Scott!
It's right here.
All right. Because I don't know who anyone is. You know, what's your name, sir?
I'm Rodney.
No. Oh, you're right. Wait a second. Let me get this straight.
This is Art. They separated us.
Let me see what's going on here. For a second. Wait. Here. Let me get this. Let me get this going. Like 50 guys piled in.
Sorry, dude. We're excited.
Art, who is the headliner on this show? Is it Sugar Ray or is it Everclear?
Well, actually, this was an idea. We're the last band. Everclear is the last band on the show.
Right.
But I'd have to say the headliners are the songs.
Who's the headline? Don't give me any of your bullshit.
No, I'm not giving you bullshit. I'm telling you.
Everclear is playing last, so they would be the headliners.
Everclear is the headliner.
Absolutely. I'm happy
Why
to defer
is Art
to
afraid to say that?
Because he's a nice guy. He's being diplomatic. This is our first time doing this tour, Summerland, so he's just being we're in diplomacy phase right
Art,
now.
why can't you crow about your success that you are bigger than Sugar Ray?
Why can I crow about it and you can't?
Why
Because
can't you?
it's not true.
Well, it is. If you go on last, you're the headliner.
Yeah, no, that's very vaudeville of you, but that's not really
Art
true.
is a very modest guy.
Mhm.
And you know, Art, I admire your personal story. This guy's been, I don't know if you know this, Robin. Art has been through the worst fucking life on the planet.
What's happened to him since last we saw him?
No,
I mean,
I'm
Art,
having a
don't
good
you
life.
Art, no,
I got a new baby.
Yeah, but you had a tough life growing up, and I admire
we've
you.
talked
You're
about
coming
that.
through adversity and all that. First of all, Art, who of course is Everclear. Let's face it. How many guys have you fired so far from the band?
Man, I get Mitt Romney on those people every day.
You've kicked out several members of the original band.
That's right.
Why did you
Actually,
kick
they
them
weren't the original band. That was the third band. The guys that came in here.
Is it hard to fire guys in a band?
Yeah, of course it is.
It is. How do you do it? Like, do you call them in, or do you do it over the phone, or do you have one of
And
your
why
bands?
do you do it?
Well, it depends. And sometimes I've been clean and sober for 23 years in June.
Right.
And I just have a zero tolerance for drugs.
Ah.
So it came down to that.
Thank God I wasn't in your band.
Let's just,
If Mark had been in your band, he would have been thrown out. Mark, are you clean
ever
and
tell him
sober?
how we met?
I'm not sober, Howard, but, compared to how I used to come here back in the 90s, things have changed a little bit.
You're
Let's
a
be
little bit
honest.
better.
Let's be honest.
Good for you. Good for you.
The night we met, he came to my hotel room on acid.
Is that right?
Are you kidding?
And were you upset about that?
No, I was okay with it. I wasn't on acid. I didn't take it personally.
Here's what I'm going to remind people how horrible your life is. Or what?
No.
Your dad
was.
Your dad. You're a great musician, but you've had adversity. Your dad. Do you know his whole story, Mark?
I'm very, very in tune with this whole story, Howard.
Okay. Your father walked out on you when you were 6 years old. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
And when he walked out, he refused to pay child support. As a matter of fact, your poor mother, who I'm sure you identify with, your father would move from state to state. He'd find states that don't allow child support, who don't go after people who don't pay child support.
There was 2 states, and he went to both of them.
What were the 2 states?
Texas and Florida.
So he would move purposely between Texas and Florida so he wouldn't have to pay child support.
It's true story.
That's rough.
So your mother struggled. And you had a brother and how many sisters?
3 sisters.
3 sisters and a brother.
Right.
And drug addiction ran in your family. And your brother died from when you were 12 years old from drugs, right?
Right.
That is not easy stuff to get over in your life. And you tried to kill yourself as a result.
Well, I was 12. I jumped off the pier. I was stoned.
You filled your pockets full of sand.
Sand and fishing weights.
So
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
See, I used to go out on fishing boats to make money, like cleaning fish.
I'm from Newport Beach. We know all about that thing.
So when you say you're clean and sober, it's really something to overcome, because when you were 8, you started smoking pot. When you were 9, you started dropping acid. And at 11 years old, you started selling drugs. So drugs were your life. How did you find music in your life when you have all of that shit going on? Honestly.
Well, from the time I was 4 years old, I wanted to be in a band. That's my dream. I meet people today who don't know what they want to be. There are grown-ups that don't know what they want to be. I've known what I want to be since I was 4 years old.
Wow.
I didn't want to be a rock star. I wanted to play in a band and make a living and have a family. That's
Right. People don't realize that. If you want to be a rock star, chances are you'll never be one.
Not anymore.
You know what I
Name
mean?
the last rock star, Howard. They don't make them anymore.
Nah, rock stars don't
A rock
exist.
star, yeah. So that phase is over. You might be able to sustain yourself in a band, but the multi-platinum days and the state, that's gone.
Are you talking like the days of Cream and
yeah, but I'm
talking about the days of Everclear and Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
You're looking at
gone.
The 90s were it, right?
That was probably it.
Yeah,
Money
Pearl
was
Jam.
Money was shooting out of the ground.
You bought a record for one CD that was $20, and that sort of mentality, that oppressive sort of, that disparity between, the prices of the CDs being so expensive is what started Napster.
How many albums did Sugar Ray sell?
10 million.
How many albums did Everclear sell?
10 million.
10 million. And did you, Art? Were you broke for a while there? Like you pished away all the money?
I didn't piss away anything.
Pished.
I gave it to I gave it to my ex-wife.
You were married 3 times.
4 times.
4 times.
I'm on the 4th. Where we have a 4-year-old. I have a 19-year-old that goes to Sarah Lawrence College across the river there.
Right.
And
did you ever think of moving to Texas to avoid paying child support?
You know why? I never thought of that?
Why?
Because I was raised by my mother. I was raised by a woman.
Right.
She taught me how to be a man.
Right.
And I know that sounds like a Hallmark card, but it's absolutely.
Why 3 marriages? Was it the drug use?
No, sex.
Sex. You just got caught up because you were a rock star and you're like, Jesus, it's so available.
No,
right?
because I was sexually abused when I was 8 years old, and I just wanted to sleep with everyone my whole life.
You were sexually abused at 8? By who?
By older boys in my neighborhood.
No kidding.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen? I mean, if anything that could go wrong went wrong.
Do you know how that happened?
Yeah, how does that happen?
Do you have kids? I don't know.
No. I have kids.
I know you have kids.
Yeah.
So, my mother told me, I was like one of the original latchkey kids, right, back in the project.
Right.
And
Well,
my
your
mom
mother had
told
to
me,
work. Yeah.
do not go into other people's houses
after school
without permission.
Right.
Do not go anywhere. Do not do that. And I did. I went into these boys' houses, and she said, especially these boys' houses, because they lived with their dad and they were wild, and they were obviously abused, and I got abused.
Wow.
Rape.
Raped.
Wow. Repeatedly.
Yeah.
And so do you think that led to your drug use? Or
I think
also
it
your
led to a
brother's death?
lot of stuff. That and my brother dying and just all sorts of stuff.
That's a raw childhood.
I didn't have a man around to help me learn how to be a man, so I had to learn on my own.
Did you go through that whole... I've talked to guys who have been sexually abused by men, and they always think it's their fault. They think, oh, maybe I was gay, maybe, you know, they always sort of like think they did something wrong. Did you go through any of that?
Yeah, I thought... And I never thought I was gay, but I thought it was like... I didn't do what my mom told me to do.
How long did that continue for?
I lied to my mom. What do you mean?
Like, how long did that go on for, these rapes?
Just that afternoon.
That one time.
He didn't keep going back to the house, Howard. He learned after that.
No, that's good. I mean...
Obviously, I have something in me that learns from my mistakes.
I figured you're a dopey kid. You keep going back. You know what I mean?
You guys won't do this again, will you?
Did you report them to your mother, these boys, or were you ashamed?
My mother died in 2006, and I never told her.
Wow.
Right. Well,
she didn't need to know that.
It would have upset her. It would have upset her.
for the better.
Yeah,
she didn't need to know that.
I think it's for the better.
Because she would have took it on herself, and it wasn't her fault. It was my fault.
Do you still remember who they are? Have you ever thought of confronting them at some point? I know a lot of people do that to have some sort of closure.
Well, I don't know if you know anything about the whole 12-step process, but going through the 12-step process, you make amends, and you also confront people. And I had no way of confronting these people when I went through the steps. And actually, I'm at 23 years. I'm getting ready to start going through the steps again. I need to do it again.
Why, are you feeling tempted to go back?
No, I'm not feeling tempted. I just feel like I need to make sense of the last 10, 15 years, because even though I haven't drank or done drugs or anything like that, not even caffeine,
right?
I was a sexual addict, or I used sex as an addictive drug, and it cost me marriages and cost me friendships.
But are you afraid to go back and confront them? Because what if it happens again? What if you go there?
No, you think the boys are still...
Yeah, what if the boys grab you and put you in the room and say, oh, yeah, come in here. We want to hear your amends.
I'd be afraid of what I did to them.
Right. No, I mean, listen.
I grew up in a black neighborhood. I was the one white kid in a black neighborhood. I learned to fight at an early age.
Right, I know what that's about. Yeah.
I know you do.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm not worried about
black
that.
gentlemen or white gentlemen?
No, without getting specific, they weren't black.
They were not black. No. They were white guys. Just want to make that clear to all you racists out there, that art was,
It was in, they kept it within the race.
They kept it within the race. Possibly.
I miss you, Robin.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You even said, and I thought this was a great moment of honesty, you said that your third wife was a trophy wife, and she walked out on you.
Well, she walked out on me after I just cheated repetitively on her.
Right. That
happens.
Yeah, that's got to be the worst.
They don't like that.
No, I don't blame her.
I figure a rock star never gets cheated on. I figure you do the cheating,
I think anybody, when you put yourself in a place of entitlement, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, whatever, and you become bankrupt in those things, which I was, obviously.
Mark, you've never been cheated on, have you?
Radically.
Really?
Oh, you kidding me?
He's told us the story.
Oh, many times.
As good looking as you are?
I don't want to brag, but yeah, for 18 years, I've seen the same girl, you know what I mean? We went through our tough period in the 90s where, there was a lot of trust issues and
you fucked around a lot on the girl that you now have twins with.
That's correct.
Yeah, you cheated on her like the dog that you are.
I did, but hey, I'll tell you one thing, Howard. I wasn't hypocritical. It went both ways. You know what I mean?
Right, you both cheated.
Yeah, and it feels like shit, but it almost like we went through all this bad stuff to a good place, and we're in a great place right now.
When's the last time you had sex with a different woman? How long have you been faithful?
A long time ago.
How long have you been faithful to this woman that you just had twins with?
Howard, Years and years. Honestly. Because I got to a point where I took that job at Extra.
Why are you not marrying the mother of your children?
She won't marry me now.
Why?
She's on some weird power thing saying I had all the power for 16 years, then we got engaged, and now she's like, I have the power now. And I want to get
She sounds like a royal pain in the ass.
She's the greatest, Howard.
Is she the greatest?
You've met her.
I know. I like her very much. I liked her very much. And she's very attractive as well, which counts with me.
I lucked out. Believe me, that's why I hung in forever, But she's the greatest. And, I went to all this bullshit to get to a good spot where we're at now. You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of, my life is kind of boring right now, and I like it like that.
Boring is art. Your life is boring because, I mean, dude, Art sold drugs till he was 22 years old. Wow. And yet, when did you achieve fame in the band Everclear? Not till you were about what? 35 years old.
That's late.
And most record companies would have said, "Oh, you're 35 years old. You can't have a hit song."
We got signed when I was 30 years old, and they told me, "Lie about your age. You have to." They brought me in. The president of the label said, "You need to tell people you're 23 or 24."
What was your biggest hit song? Seriously, the one that
I don't know what you depend on.
Santa
the first
Monica.
was Santa Monica.
What do you think his biggest song is?
Well, I think Santa Monica's huge, but I think Wonderful is great. I think Father of Mine is amazing.
Father of Mine, that's about your fucked up father not giving you child support, right? And
At
dumping
least he
you.
got a good song out of it.
I got a great song out of it.
That's my point, though. I've done a lot of radio interviews with him, and people call and go, Art, you don't know what that song means to me, what you've been through. So, he really turned his pain into a gain for the world.
Yeah,
I admire him for that.
Did your dad ever come back into your life at all?
He tries to come back. My dad is 90 years old.
Right.
No.
He looks like a Greek version of Grandpa Simpson.
Really? And he tries. How does he try to come back into your life?
He's called me. He tries to Facebook me.
And you're not up for it?
Well, you know what? I'm estranged from my oldest daughter right now, and I have no idea why.
What do you mean?
She just doesn't want to talk to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really don't know why, Art?
She won't tell me.
There's no inkling.
Well,
there was no last conversation where it went bad?
No.
All right, I'll be over here.
No, I mean,
right.
I have.
Sometimes kids go through that kind of stuff.
Well,
especially
did you try to reach out to her?
Yeah, and she just basically wants her space. She wants me to keep giving her money,
right,
and paying for school.
You're in touch.
Does that make you resentful? Do you feel bad paying for it?
I don't feel resentful. I feel sad. Man, come on, you got kids. It's a hole in my life right now.
Right.
It's going to work itself out.
How long has that been going on?
A few months.
Could write a good song.
Yeah, stuff like that happens.
Give her space.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Look, she's right there, and I didn't even call her.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? So whatever.
Is that what he should do, or should he just call her and say, hey, come on? What do we do?
No. If she says she needs space, one of the things is people not being able to get what they want.
Right.
If she's asking for something, give it to her.
Right.
That way, she can come to you. If you keep trying to impose yourself on her, she has to move further away.
But Robin, if there's no reason why you're not communicating, that's a little unfair.
Well, there's a reason for her, obviously.
Yeah, she has a reason, but she's not ready to talk about it yet.
Why don't you write a song
I'm such a good dad.
Why don't you write a song called Daughter of Mine? How long does it take you to write a song like that?
That song, some songs take a long time, right?
Yeah.
Some songs just come pouring out of you.
That came pouring?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I remember writing that song and playing it for a couple friends of mine and this couple, and they're like, well, what's coming on the next record? And I played it for them, and they were bawling, the man and the woman. I'm like, so I'm onto something here.
Right.
The label was like, this is going to be a single. I go, this is either going to be a single that people absolutely love or people absolutely hate.
Do you think that's what inspired your dad to get in touch with you? Because he started friending you on Facebook and everything. I mean,
it's like you're crying out to him, right?
Yeah, right. Father of mine, but of course it's rhetorical. You're not looking for an actual answer from the guy.
I got my closure from the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're never gonna really have your moment with him.
I actually think I will, because I've learned a lot in the last few years about just being humble and about humility, and I just.
Yeah, but the guy didn't even give your mom any child support. I get why you're pissed.
No, look, you want to know a real story about that?
And by the way, why are you waiting too? Because he's 90. I mean, if you're really going to make it,
if he dies, you going to go to the funeral?
Yeah, probably. Okay. If I'm invited.
Right.
The thing about it is, when my mom got cancer, terminal cancer, my dad, right about that time, had called me and was like, look, I don't know why you're so mad at me. I go, really? You don't know why I'm mad at you? I'll tell you why. You got 10 minutes? And, it's just like we talked about it. And he's like, what can I do to make this better? I'm like,
nothing.
You can call my mom.
Right.
She's dying. She's an old woman. She's dying. Listen to her. let her say what she's going to say. Be honest. Tell the truth for the first time in your life. Don't deny what you did. Be a man. Be a mensch. Call my mom. If you can do that, I can at least start to forgive you because we can move on.
Right.
And he's like, absolutely, I'll call her right now.
And?
He never did it.
Wow.
Wow. So that's pretty much your closure right there. You know, what I mean? That was a shot to get back in.
I thought so.
It's interesting that that's what you wanted him to do. Maybe your mom doesn't even want to hear from him.
Good point.
Well, then that would be up to her to say, F you, go away.
Yeah,
I want
and
to
then
talk about
she'd have her say with him, too.
Yeah, so that was the last conversation you had with him?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
I called him last year to wish him, actually, I called him in February to wish him a happy birthday. He turned 90. I mean, 90, come on.
Wow.
And
well, he didn't have any stress and he had to hang around with his kids, I guess.
Well, I guess.
He's having a good long life because he had an easy one.
My mom's people are. My mom's people
stress your mom out.
Right. My mom's people are hillbillies from North Carolina. They die early.
Hey, I love that your dad's 90 and he's on Facebook. That's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right. I got to say, that's something. I mean, he's kind of in touch for a guy 90.
Know, right?
The hell put him on there?
Probably
busy friending you.
His stepdaughters and his step-grandchildren.
Right.
Because it sure as hell wasn't me.
No, it's a tough life, man. And then you fell into drugs, and now you're, but the band, thank God, had success.
But did he go off and have another family and be a father to them?
He went and married a woman that had 2 kids, and he raised those kids.
Oh.
Right.
And
didn't leave them.
No. He figured it out.
Yeah.
But you were talking about cheating and stuff. Before this relationship I'm in now, before this, I had never been faithful to anyone in my life.
Why'd you keep getting married so many times?
Seemed like the thing to do.
Seemed like the right thing. And then
you
each
thought
time
you were going to be faithful each time?
Look, I was a kid that grew up in a housing project, got the shit kicked out of me every day until I learned how to fight back.
Right.
And, I had a pretty rough life. To this day, I want the picket fence. I want that.
Yeah.
Right.
I still want it. It's the American dream. We all want it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So, why give up?
Still chasing.
I've got it now.
Did you go through all your money just in all the divorces because you didn't sign prenups?
Yeah, I was just stupid with that. I didn't care about it.
So you had to sell off your catalog, right?
Yeah, I had to sell my catalog.
Mark, do you still own your catalog?
We still got a catalog, Lord bless, because, it pays me a teacher's salary every year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is nice.
Yeah, no, it brings in money.
When you're sleeping and you're making money, Howard, you know how good that feels.
How much did you sell your catalog for?
About $600,000.
Oh, it's a steal.
I had to pay off the IRS. I'm still paying off the IRS.
For what?
For back taxes because I had people who weren't paying stuff with my money.
Oh my God!
I got kind of effed up. I got fucked over. We're on cable, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's cool.
It's cool.
Look at it like this.
Cool.
I was $7 million in debt.
$7 million?
Yeah. I'm $130,000 in debt now.
How did you get to $7 million in debt? That means you made $20 million.
No, because it was. I know it wasn't. I didn't even make that much money.
But I mean, it's insane.
Literally,
Did you
make the majority of your money from TV, right?
No, I mean, the
band did well.
Probably split. Yeah, the band did good. I mean, I'm making my money from the band now.
Okay, well, there you go. Well, but now we're going to make money from Summerland.
There you go. I like the way you think.
Yeah, hey, let me get. I better give you guys plugs. Man. It sounds like everybody's kind of hard up right now.
Howard, you love to do that.
Yeah, but you look good.
I'm sad. I mean, you made a fortune.
You love to say about like Celebrity Apprentice. Everybody goes on there as a loser and stuff. But
Mark was on Celebrity Apprentice.
It breaks my heart when you say that. I love you so much. I go, you're talking about me right now, bro.
Not you. It's everyone else on that show.
And I love you, and I'm like, oh, Howard, you know what a kick to the nuts that is.
Everyone else on that show.
I know, but now you're on a reality show. I mean, come on, dude.
Hey, I'm a judge.
I get it, but we're all in this together, and we all love each other.
No, hey, we all do.
Anything but Celebrity Apprentice. Say no, though. It just hurts me a little.
All right,
you know how much you mean to me.
I forgot you were on there, honestly. I didn't even remember. I blocked out that you went on.
You forgot I was at the Jimmy Kimmel party, too. I was this year's Fitzsimmons.
That's all. That's all.
Thanks a lot.
I did not forget.
Were you at this year's party and he forgot?
I saw him.
Howard and my friendship have hit the glass ceiling.
Oh, you're nuts.
The Hamptons and everything is up here. I'm down here. And I'm going, all right, Jimmy Kimmel party once a year. I can say right,
come out and stay with me.
And I don't bother him because it's Sandy Bullock, George Clooney, this and the other. So I'm hitting by the wall. I know Howard hates when people bother him. I'm trying to bother, but I don't want to not be high and be rude. So
hey, just come over.
We hit the ceiling. We hit the ceiling.
Show up.
But I love you.
I love you. You know that.
I love you.
Hey, you got to hear this. I asked Mark and Art to. This is the greatest. You know our favorite song right now. Where's it? Hey,
it's actually me and Rod Howard that got this in the tradition of us copying some psychedelic B and that kind of thing.
All right. Anyway, so I said to Mark McGrath, of course, of the great band Sugar Ray, and we'll talk about the Summerland tour in a minute because you should get tickets. It's going to be a lot of fun. But let me find the song. Gary, what page is that song on?
Gary, page 2, third column, right at the top.
Okay. Remember this song, Jackin' Off?
I knew it. You had him do a cover of
Mark's going to do a cover. Wait. You know this song. Let me refresh your memory. Hold on. Everyone loves this.
I be feeling all alone at night, feeling so lonely.
Are we doing this?
I want you, girl, to be my tenderoni.
So I said, is there a way to make this a halfway decent song? And Mark always is up for giving it a try. He did it with Psychedelic B.
We'll give it a shot.
All right, give it a shot. All right. Here is... Oh, go ahead. I'm going to do it.
I'll be feeling all alone at night, feeling so lonely. I want you, girl, to be my tenderoni. I log on to Facebook, then I start to look at dumb pics, and it made my dick so hard. I feel the pressure rising, girl, rising for you, and I'm finna jack off to you. Girl, you got me feeling like I love you, and I want you, jacking off to you, jacking off to your Facebook page. It's your Facebook picture, yeah, it's your Facebook page, come on. It's your Facebook picture. You see the lotion and this emotion. I'm jacking off to you, girl. I'm jacking off to you.
Oh my God! Robin's piss bag just overflowed. Look at that! Wow, Robin, are you full? Oh my God, that's fantastic. I love it.
We spent 3 hours one afternoon recording Psycho. We are mid-40s men with children recording this song. What's wrong with us?
My 11-year-old son's in the next room.
Rodney, is that a hard song to play on guitar? Or
it's just 3 chords.
Just 3 chords. It's easy. Mark, hard to sing at all?
You know me in singing, Howard. I've had an on-off relationship with Key my whole life, but fun to sing, and anything for you, brother.
You love it. You love it.
I love it. It's a ball to do.
I love
you kidding me?
I love it.
You know what my dream would be, Howard?
What is it?
If that would just be like a clip and some, best of week. That's all I ask.
That's going to be a classic.
I don't want to set it up for that, and it's not on the Stained Beetlejuice par. I get
it's
it, but
fantastic.
If you guys need a little filler bumper, we're your men.
Art, were you offered to be the front man in the new Cars?
What?
Yes. Is that true or false?
Yes.
It is true.
Whoa. Offered?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How does that come about? The Cars were...
How did you know that?
Because I know every fucking thing about you, man. I stalk you.
God, I love that. Just that vitriol in your eye when you say
what
that.
happened? How did you get offered that job?
That looks like one of my ex-wives right there.
I'm taking you to the cleaners.
Fuck yeah.
How does that come about?
I can say fuck, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's not fun when you can say it, though.
I'll give you a PIN number out. I even know that on your bank account.
If you know my PIN number right now, I'd be impressed. I'd say I'd give you my wallet.
1419. Everyone knows it. No, I don't know your PIN number. But what about this idea of you being the front man for the new Cars? You turned it down, obviously.
Did you rehearse with them?
No, I met Elliot Easton and Greg Hawkes, and I was like, this is great, and I'd love to write songs with you guys, and I don't mind doing some old Cars songs, but I'm not going to be the singer of the Cars.
Right.
Because Rick Ocasek is the singer of the Cars.
That's right.
And I'm not going to do that, and this is all his stuff.
So Todd Rundgren did it.
And they wanted me to leave Everclear.
Right.
And I wasn't going to do that. I would love to do it as a side project, and it would have been great. And I grew up with the Cars.
Yeah.
If you listen to our new album, which I just finished 2 days ago, and turn it into the label today, comes out 3 days before the tour, right? June 26th.
Invisible Stars.
It's big guitars, and it's got old vintage synths on it. There's a lot of Cars to it. I grew up listening to the Cars. I love the Cars.
So it would have been kind of a cool thing, but you didn't want to leave Everclear.
I wasn't going to leave Everclear, and I wasn't going to disrespect Rick Ocasek.
Mark, are you a political guy?
Not really, Howard. No, I figure stay out of that arena. I leave that to Art and the smart people. I'm an idiot. You want to hear about my political concerns?
You don't have any political concerns.
I have a lot, but I'm an idiot. Well, I can't.
You just want like weed made legal or something.
Just weed and Housewives in New Jersey. That's it. I'm straight.
Wow, that's your politics.
Were you a big John Edwards supporter?
I wasn't a big John Edwards supporter. I liked John Edwards. He called me.
Right? Yeah.
He asked me to go on the stump with him. I went on the stump with him.
That's a supporter.
And, wait a minute. No, you're saying big supporter.
Right.
I went on the stump with him, got to know him a little bit, saw some weird shit going on.
What was the weird shit? Did you see the Riel stuff?
There was a woman on the thing that was driving people around and taking pictures, and she looks a lot like Riel.
And that bothered you?
It just...
Did you see some hanky-panky?
Look, can I just tell you one thing?
Did you see hinky-dinky?
he might be called
I'm in
into
a
the
rock
case.
band. If I fuck around, no one's going to go, oh, my God. They're going to go, yeah, whatever.
Right.
But if you're John Edwards...
But you will not be president of the United States
fucking around.
If you fuck around and get caught,
Yeah.
right? They all
Unless
did.
you're Clinton.
They didn't. And that's where they got Obama. Because he's too smart. He's not going to do it.
Would John Edwards high-five you after doing her at all? Like, would he ever come out of like the bathroom with her and go high-five?
I was worried about. I took my soon-to-be estranged ex-wife on tour. I'm just glad he didn't nail her.
Right. That would have been embarrassing.
That would have been awkward.
Are you angry with your ex-wife because of the money you had to pay out and stuff like that?
What's that?
I say, are you angry because of the money you had to pay out?
I didn't pay her that much money. It was
didn't.
the kid's mom.
I see.
She got millions.
Mark, why don't I see your children in Us Magazine
Yeah, why
next
don't
to
you sell the
Surrey?
pictures and all that?
Why don't I see you with the kids?
Oh, because no one cares. We'd gladly pimp them out, but no one's been asking.
Isn't it true there's a park in L.A.? You live in L.A. If you bring your kids to this park, isn't it true the paparazzi stand there and you can get them in the magazines?
It's the truth, Howard. Gary and I were going to Stamos' party.
Right.
And I drove Gary by the park, and I go, Gary, that's the park where all the celebrities go to get their pictures taken. Like, those aren't just so organic, those pictures, Right. There's stylists and nannies off to the side, as soon as paparazzis leave, like, take this, Brian, let me get out of here. But it's L.A., dude. It's a whole setup. You know how it is. But I go to that park and no one gives a fuck. I'm like, I'm naked. Anybody? No?
Robin and I are going over to the park today.
with your kids or just by yourself?
No, I'm Robin with the new bag.
He'll put me on the swing.
That's right. So people could see it.
That's awesome.
Mitch, quickly go ahead in Boynton Beach, Florida.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
Hey, now.
I got a funny story to remind you, but I also wanted to mention the lesson tradition to you about anonymity. Anyway, my sister was one of your stalkers, someone that you did a lot of flirting with. She bragged about how she found you in some hotel in St. Louis.
Me?
No, my sister. No, Art, not you, Howard.
Art.
Oh, Art. I was like, oh, there goes my marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, I've been a real good camper.
St. Louis in 6 years. All right. You know what?
You're saying your sister.
Let's hear it.
I hear Art Alexakis stories all the time, but the best one was when the girl called up my wife at the time and goes, I don't know how to tell you this, but your husband's down at the bar all over this girl, and I'm sitting right next to her. So take it with a grain of salt. Now, let me hear your story, Ace.
Yeah, you'll probably remember it. It wasn't St. Louis. It was a smaller city because she bragged about she found the biggest hotels in town, got to the right one, said, is this guy looks like you at the bar? And you got on the phone with her. You flirted with her for a while. Anyway, you came to the Mercury Lounge in New York, and you were playing.
Did he bang her?
That's the story?
No, he didn't bang her. My
what kind? Get off my phone. What kind of story is that?
It's the Howard Stern show, dude.
To a woman. Wow.
What an asshole, Art.
Would you do Girls on Your Period?
That is the grossest.
What a song that
What
is.
a name, too.
Yeah,
hey, coming up.
Right.
It's
Well, we'll see. But you would do a Girl on Her Period, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, who
Wouldn't
cares?
you?
Yeah,
You
of
do,
course.
don't you?
Yeah,
Come
of course.
on. You going to wait a couple days?
Yeah, like I got time.
Yeah.
And they could run away by
Look, the way I look at it.
Right.
See, you're joking about it, but I'm serious. Every time a girl lifts her hips up so I can pull the panties off, it's like thank God. Even when my wife does, I'm just like, I'm having sex. This rules.
Right.
I never get over it.
How do you get rid of your sex addiction? I mean, what is it?
I put it into my family. I put it into my work.
Or you beat off.
Oh yeah, a lot of that.
Do you beat off a lot?
Of course.
You do.
Of course.
And what do? You think about other girls and stuff other than your wife, and then sometimes you bang your wife.
We all do that.
Do you have
Actually,
such a
to be honest with you, I get way harder thinking about my wife now than anyone else.
Do you? Mark doesn't believe you. Mark's laughing at that.
Because
why are you
Mark
laughing?
We all get hard of our wives. Again, we love our wives. We get it. But everybody thinks about other chicks when they jack off. End of story. Why am I the asshole? Shit.
No, I'm not saying.
He's right. You do think about other chicks when you jerk off. Of course. Stop it.
Sometimes.
Get a grip on it.
What about cunnilingus on the period, Howard?
Not me. I did it once by mistake.
Me too. You taste that battery acid, you're like, yeah.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't even know. I just looked in the mirror afterwards. I had big clown lips.
Chin, the chin looked like a Viking with a red beard.
Yeah. Me, no matter how much period juice is on my face, I never look like a Viking. I look like a rabbinical student. But it's, hey, listen, that's me, you know?
That's me too.
So, did you ever, Art, I mean, I know that Mark has had celebrity women because, you know, listen, he's a good-looking guy.
I have had celebrity women, too.
Nice.
Probably not as many as Mark, and probably not as nice.
Right.
But I have, and I don't talk about it.
You know, you keep it, see, that's some stuff you keep private.
Do you have anything on the paper?
Right. What, on the paper?
Do you have anything down of a celebrity
Do you have a list on
Yes.
Art?
So look at this. Oprah. That's right.
Look, man. Look, my wife today has said, if you can marry Oprah, marry her and adopt me.
Right.
Good point.
No problem.
But the celebrity women...
She said the same thing about Robin, too, by the way.
But being with a celebrity is a real turn-on, right? I mean, when you're with a famous woman and you're in bed with her, sometimes that's pretty incredible stuff for a guy who grew up in the projects, right? Be honest.
There was a time when you're sleeping with a girl that you see up on a movie screen and you're like, or on TV, and you're just like, wow, they're all the same. Everybody's the same.
Right.
When you get down to it and you're naked on the bed, you're all the same.
It's all pink on the inside, right, Art?
As an insider,
As an insider, what are you
excuse me.
Sorry, Howard.
Was that a slip or was that good?
I don't even know what I was trying to say. I'm embarrassed.
Man.
Where are you going with
All
this?
right, forget
If you
it.
did that on purpose,
I don't know.
you should do this for a living.
I'm thinking of getting into the business. All right, boys, look. I could sit here and bullshit with you all day.
Us too, dude. Us
You
too.
know what I mean? But I mean, all good things have to come to an end.
Absolutely.
Isn't this going to be a great tour? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
And don't even bother singing. Just sit there and talk about girls you fucked.
Oh, we are, but we are.
Don't
We're
do
going to
that.
come out between sets,
Right.
And we're going to talk. We're going to go out
MC
to the
the
crowd.
As a sex addict, do you have fantastic sex, though? Are you very good in bed?
Yeah, are you?
I don't know. You want to find out?
You should be.
Do you have a big schlong? I know Mark does not.
I don't. I don't.
You don't want to play. You know what?
Yeah, do you have a big schlong?
I got to tell you
Do
something.
you have a big schlong? You
schlong?
look like a guy with a big schlong.
It does okay.
He's Greek, man. Those Greek guys got
It's
that.
okay.
Are you over 8 inches?
I'm okay.
Are you over 8 inches?
I'm okay.
You got enough for all of us.
Are you over 8 inches?
No,
Are you over 7?
I'm okay.
Oh,
Are you average 6 inches?
No, I'm bigger than
You're
that.
bigger. Bastard.
I'm not even average.
I'm not.
I do
I'm
okay.
barely.
How many
I'm
times
6
can I say
to
that?
the taint, I'm
These guys
6.
have no
To the
class.
taint, I'm 6 too.
To the taint, I'm 6.
I measured from the taint.
You measure from the taint or you measure
The taint. I measured
not
on the
from
asshole a little bit.
From the,
I measure from the back of my head all the way down. I measure from Mark's taint to my dick. That's what I do. Hey, I'm the new judge.
Does that work out?
Watch me tonight, NBC. New judge right here.
Yeah.
I measure my taint.
Mama, that guy on TV? What's a tank? How do you measure from the tank?
Can you hold out a long time with a woman? I mean, can you go like a half hour and stuff?
Sometimes.
Wow.
Sometimes.
God, I can't do that.
I've never done that in my life.
I get too excited.
Sometimes.
I'd have to be with a guy to hold out a half hour. I'm not
Did he
kidding.
have like wild, crazy sex? You know, you say a sex addict. What was it like?
2 or 3 women at a time?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Come on, don't even talk shit.
I'm Irish. There's no way. There's guilt and shame.
What are you talking about? I'm Irish and Greek. I have it from both sides.
Yeah, but Mark's ashamed of his little penis.
Yeah, you don't hear what he's saying. He understands. He empathizes.
Yeah, I don't want anybody seeing mine.
Me either, dude. I'm in, I'm out in Sports Center.
I got to say, I have been in rooms back in the days when we had to share rooms. We'd all bring girls back to the rooms, right? And so even though a girl's on top of you, you can see your buddy next to you going at it, and you can see what they look like.
Right.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm bigger than that guy. Awesome.
You were bigger than the whole band. Your entire band, you were bigger than.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah, but I'm not that. I mean, look, my ex-wife got with a guy 6'5". I hope he's bigger than me.
Right. Well, anyway, listen, guys.
It all works out.
It's fucking crazy what we're talking about. It really is crazy.
But are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast.
Look at me.
Thank you for letting me tag along with this.
I'm on the Howard Stern show. I'm having the best time of my life.
Listen, you guys, had a blast having you in here today.
Robin, Fred, Benji, everybody, thank you guys.
Let me thank Rodney, who does such a beautiful job on guitar and harmonies and all that kind of cool stuff. I want to thank my man Art. And Art, how the fuck do you say your last name?
Alexakis?
No, close. Alex saw Kiss. Alex went and saw the band Kiss. Alex saw Kiss.
Alex saw Kiss.
You'll never forget it now.
I'll forget it the minute he leaves.
I know.
Art Alex saw Kiss.
Well,
Art
Alexakis.
You might forget my name, but you won't forget my hair.
No, I love you, man. Art, you got so many great songs. Mark, of course, Mark McGrath, the great Mark McGrath, on the Summerland tour. All the guys. All right, boys.
Oh, that was so fun.
Finally got to your...
I spend my entire day walking around with my iPhone with Howard on, so to be in here is just the greatest. And it's like an old friend, too. Don't you think?
I just, every time I come out of there, I'm just like so happy and just, it's so honored to be there. I mean, you don't know. I mean, there's knowing Howard and like sort of having business here, and there's being a fan of Howard, and it's hard to separate the two. And to come in here and just be in the Mecca, which I listen to the replay all day. I go to sleep with Howard in my earphones because I have titanitis, so it's either Zzz or Howard. You know, and I just, it means so much to me to be here. We're so thankful.
Does everybody in every band that's in your 40s, do we all have tinnitus?
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, we do.
Somehow I don't. And I'm the only one
He's the only guy who's been here.
I don't know.
It's crumbs. But anyway, it was an honor to be here. Howard and Fred and Robin. It was good. Robin was very involved today, which was great. And it was just awesome.
Involved. She's great.
Yeah, she's awesome. And Art, you were great, dude. It was interesting. I'd usually go on by myself and have you.
You seem very relaxed.
I don't know. I mean,
just be yourself, right?
It's what we do.
You're fantastic.
But no, Howard, it's fun with Howard because you never know where he's going to go.
Well, thank God he likes us. If he didn't like us, it would be,
if he didn't like us, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We wouldn't be back.
It's not like he needs yes.
I've heard him have people that he doesn't necessarily like.
I know, but not more than
once. It's a hard time for him.
Not over and over again. Yeah. It was awesome, Lisa. It was fun.
Love the tissue song.
That was not too bad. You know, we know how important.
Did you get to the tissue line? I didn't hear the tissue.
Not the tissue, but
it's the jacking off.
Just
tissue and jacking off kind of songs. But you know, we're part of sort of that history of playing these songs as bumpers with Psychedelic B. And, you know, we're like, God, we hope this is good enough. They laughed enough to be part of that best of bumper coming in on a Tuesday. So.
It was disturbing learning it, let me tell you.
It was fun, yeah. Mark, the weirdest thing is rehearsing that for 9 hours.
Yeah.
Mark, you've hung with Howard through everything. I mean, he drops it down to 3 days a week. You say, I'm still on board. I'm still with him. He goes to AGT, you support him.
Yeah.
Can Howard do any wrong by you?
Not for me. Howard really can't. Unless he, like, goes and kills somebody or something. I mean, I just...
Well, it depends who he kills.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, I just love the guy so much. I love the essence of Howard Stern. Nothing to do with anything he can do for me. I just love the guy. I love the way he thinks, what he's about. I love his take on things. You know, I was never the biggest, like, the strippers and the midgets guy. I like how Howard views the world. You know, I share a similar view. I mean, I shamefully say I get my politics from him. He's my Jon Stewart.
Is Ryan Seacrest on the line?
Yeah, you could just pull up the ISDN and you guys should be on together.
You were on Ryan's show and I'm doing promotion for America's Got Talent.
Okay, that's why we're doing this. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Hi, Robin. Hi, Howard.
Hi, guys. What's happening?
Hey, well, I have a button that says Howard on it that was just built over the weekend for you. So we're together.
I'm not going to curse. Don't worry.
No. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for doing this with us.
But there was a meeting about that, but, you know, we're fine.
First of all, I got to tell you, I went on The View the other day, and I got a lecture from their host, Bill Getty, their producer, Bill Getty, who started to lecture me about the FCC and language and all this stuff. And I said, guys, I've gone on the Letterman show and other shows where you can't, you know, use foul language. And I was a broadcaster for many years.
Right, before.
On terrestrial radio.
Yeah. Well, my guess is you also know who you're talking to wherever you are. Right. So when you're on primetime television, you know that kids and families are watching this show.
Yeah, by the way.
I think that Ryan might use a curse word every once in a while in his private life.
Do you? Ryan, do you curse in your private life?
Can I admit to this now? Is it all right?
No.
Yeah. Will I still be able to come back and do the drive show tomorrow? Yes, I do.
Can I say something?
I actually said one time.
Yeah, you did.
I said the F word on this broadcast.
Really?
And I don't know why. I accidentally did it, and I had to dump myself.
What was the reason?
I remember why. Because we were watching a feed of some models that look not unlike your wife, Howard. And Ryan said, "Oh my God, she's so blanking hot."
I believe that was the case.
You know, for years I used to, I wasn't doing it in a funny way, but I used to question Ryan's sexuality only because he came on the show, on my show.
A few years ago, yeah.
Yeah, and then like I would have women on who dated you from time to time, you know, before your present girlfriend who you've been with a long time. But I had like a Playboy Playmate on, like Sarah Jean Underwood, and she would say, "Oh my God, I went out with Ryan Seacrest. We went away to a beautiful island together, and we never had sex." So I said, "Well, that's impossible." And I even asked you about it. And you said there were certain women that you just kind of went out with, but you never had sex with. And these are really hot women.
Yeah, I had to find the right one. I like you, have found the perfect girl for me.
The girl from Dancing with the Stars.
Was pretty perfect.
Yeah, the girl from Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, Julianne.
Yes.
Now,
I was watching American Idol the other night, and I thought that you were going to propose to her. She was there. There was the first time I've seen her on the show.
I think there was a moment where I thought so too, but it wasn't the plan. Now, I want to ask you this. Do you think that marriage can last a lifetime?
You want to know something? I would have said no, because, I just know too many couples who get married, and then somehow the magic always kind of fizzles, after a long, long time.
Yeah.
But I feel in your situation, number one, you've waited a long time. How old are you now?
37.
All right, 37.
Never been married.
Never been
married.
I've just worked. That's all I've literally done is just work.
How long have you been with this Julianne Hough?
2 years.
2 years.
Oh, well, then it's too soon to get married.
How long do you have to be together before you get married?
That's a good question.
Minimum 5 years. I think you should.
Is that right?
Yeah, I really do.
And you should live together for a couple of them.
I think so. Are you living with her now?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
And you're having sex?
Yeah.
And is it the best of your life?
Yes.
It is.
Yes. So now.
And this is a man who's. You even made out with Jillian Barberie, right?
I did on the hood of a car. From this point going forward, we're clear. Now, there are some words being used to describe you recently, and those are words that I want, and you're taking them.
What do you mean?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
As a judge, you mean?
Gracious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sincere.
I think as a person.
Can I tell you something? Listen. When they asked me to be on America's Got Talent, which I'm very excited about tonight, that America will get to see it, I said to them I would be a good judge. I wasn't going to do the Howard Stern show.
Right.
I'm part of an ensemble there. There are other judges. I mean, you know how it works from American Idol. And I wasn't going in there to take over. I was going to go on there and ostensibly, because I watch all these judging shows, and be a good judge. And, I would honestly like to talk to you about this. I feel that you guys brought in on American Idol Jimmy Iovine because you needed someone to be more critical, that J-Lo and Steven and Randy aren't really being too tough.
I think a key to a great panel is balance, and that's what you're saying you will deliver there, because you've got Sharon and you've got Howie, but didn't you also say that they put some bad acts through in the past?
Yeah, well, I had disagreements with them, but I handled the disagreements beautifully. I turned to them and I said, Sharon Osbourne, Howie Mandel, you both have very nice careers, but I'm a superstar. I have a huge career. I make 50 times more money than you. And if it's going to come down to it, I'm the deciding factor here, not you guys.
And
they said they laughed at me, actually. They didn't even pay an ounce of attention to me.
This brings me to my title for both of you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but Ryan.
You are Howard and Ryan. You are Mr. and Mr. America.
Yeah, well, I am Mrs. America, actually.
Yeah, she was on a book cover that way.
But Ryan, my whole attempt with this America's Got Talent was to go on a show that I enjoyed. I love the show.
You watch all these shows,
I watch all of them.
Right?
I watch Idol, I watch
That's why we're so much alike. I had no idea. I'm addicted to The Bachelor, too.
Yeah, I love all these shows. And so I told you, my TiVo is like, thinks I'm a 30-year-old woman.
Right.
And I love the show, and I love America's Got Talent, and the opportunity to go on there and be a judge was huge for me. I think I'm unique in that I'm not trying to imitate any other judge. People said, are you going to be like Simon Cowell? Are you going to be like this one or that one? I said, no, I'm going to be me, and I'm going to go on there and do the best job I can.
Was there any other reason in your mind to join a primetime television show other than the fact that you liked it? Was there something else playing into that decision?
A lot of people thought it was because I'm on satellite radio now, and that I don't...
Because people have said that it was, does he want to be more relevant?
No, Ryan, I want to be less relevant. The problem is I'm too relevant. I wanted to go hide.
I really did. I wanted to slow down in my career. I like my sort of satellite radio audience. I'm very comfortable here. I don't have FCC. I don't have
no
all that
regrets
other stuff.
going to satellite.
None whatsoever. If you were on satellite, you'd be the happiest person in the world.
I'm pretty happy.
Well, yeah, but you know, with what I do,
it's different.
It's different. So the idea that I'm on satellite is great, and I wasn't looking to be more famous. I feel I'm famous enough. I wasn't looking for a paycheck. I have a very good paycheck over here, and so the idea of it was it would be fun to be on America's Got Talent. And
let me ask you this: if a young performer, a child, comes out during the auditions, and you've shot the auditions, these will air coming up on NBC.
Right.
A child comes out, a child performs, and maybe they hear something that's not so great, and they cry. Did that happen?
Yeah, I had a 7-year-old come out. He was a rapper.
He destroyed this poor child.
No, I didn't destroy. No.
Did you make him cry?
Yes.
Did you feel
poor
bad?
Child crumbled.
Yes.
Did you feel bad?
Okay, let me tell you what happened. So the kid comes out, and I said, look, if he's coming out to be judged, I've got to be honest. He wasn't a very good rapper. And my fellow judges were not hitting the X. I hit the X. Now, they all felt the same way I did. They didn't think he was very good, but they were being polite. Now, listen, you can't be always so polite. I hit the X. He seemed okay. I started talking to him, and he burst into tears.
You know how you can see kids just sort of, they well
crumbling.
up and crumble?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Listen, I have kids, and I'm a human being. I felt awful. And right then and there, I questioned why I ever became a judge. And I don't even... Guys, it was like a spirit lifted me out of the chair. I got up on the stage. Don't even ask me how I got on the stage. It's like I just walked up. I know you're not supposed to walk. I walked up on the stage. I hugged him.
Aww.
I put my head down on the floor and started banging my head into the floor. I said, what have I done? I don't want to make this kid cry. And then, because I'm the honest judge, I put the kid right through to the next round.
Well, that makes me happy.
Yeah.
I think that makes all of us happy that you felt bad and that you changed your mind.
No, look, I'm not a monster, but I will. Listen, Ryan, I've said this before. And I say this about J-Lo a lot, and Steven and Randy. You're doing a disservice to the contestants if you're not honest with them. Because, you know, when everyone goes, oh, you're so great, you're a superstar, that's a disservice because these people aren't superstars.
Or it just wasn't that good for me.
Right.
That doesn't tell the contestant where to go or what they need to do.
Because, Ryan, think of it this way. If you're a guy on one of these shows or a girl, you haven't become a big star for some reason. Some of these people are almost 30 years old. Some of them are 40 years old. They haven't become a big star. Something is wrong. Think about it. So if you can say to them in a constructive way, something is wrong with your act.
Focus your energy elsewhere.
Yeah. Sometimes I say to them, there's one audition we had. My father was in the audience. My father used to yell at me all the time about my radio career. I brought my father up on stage to yell at the guy auditioning because he had no business being in show business, and my father gave him a lecture.
Do you still seek parental approval?
Absolutely.
Is that what drove you early on?
I'm 58 years old, and I'm still waiting for my father to approve of me. It's awful that I live my life like that, but that's one of the things that drives me.
And Robin, has he changed at all since he started AGT?
No, he hasn't changed at all. I thought it was a perfect fit because he'd come in after the show and be screaming about what Howie or Sharon did the night before.
Right. Yeah.
So he might as well be there. He was doing this anyway.
The greatest thing is when they get, we debut tonight, but when they get to these elimination rounds where you go to Las Vegas, much like American Idol, you have these elimination rounds. I got in that room. I'm screaming and yelling because I have my favorites and I want them all in. And I know I'm right. Ryan, I swear to you this is true. When we were doing the shows, I would do an informal survey of the audience. And I said, don't you find I'm the judge you agree with the most? Don't you find that I'm articulating, I am saying what you are thinking? And everyone said yes. I'm America's judge. You'll see.
I was talking to the producers of the show because we have common producers on American Idol.
Right.
I said, well, how did the auditions go? And what did the crowds do when he came into wherever these venues are where you did the auditions? And they said, well, the women would scream and so would the guys. The guys over 40 want him and so do the girls. And I said, well, that doesn't make me happy.
You guys should have grabbed me for American Idol when you had the chance.
I think you owe us a thank you. Those rumors may have gotten you this gig.
I think they did, actually. I think everyone got nervous. Hey, how come you didn't go to Dick Clark's funeral?
I was broadcasting American Idol live at the same time. And I had spoken to his wife.
Right.
And his wife said to me, Dick would want you to be doing the show.
Dick would have gone to work.
Dick would have. You think Dick would have shown up at Ryan Seacrest's funeral? No way. Dick would have gone to. Dick was a workaholic.
He was, wasn't? I mean,
That's right.
you have incredible work ethic, Howard. I like to work. He was beyond. I mean, he really was.
He was crazy. Like, I used to have him on my show all the time, and the guy owned like half of Mexico too. Like, people didn't even know that.
All their cable in South America.
Did you know that? He owned the cable in Mexico.
Did you know him well?
You know, we had him. I didn't know him super well like you do, but I had him on the show a bunch of times, and it was a lot of fun.
Was there a guy like that you admired growing up?
Yeah, well, I admired weird people like Grandpa Lewis from the Munsters, Soupy Sales.
Soupy Sales?
Yeah, oh my God.
I used to dress like Soupy Sales.
Oh, I loved it. Now, what about Dick? Will he still appear on New Year's Rockin' Eve? I still say he should be there. And if anybody doubts this, then they're not real Dick Clark fans.
I will say on the record, it will always be his show.
Will you be continuing to do it?
I hope so. We haven't even discussed. I will host it this year on ABC, but we haven't discussed anything beyond that.
And by the way, I had Sacha Baron Cohen on my show the other day.
Do you know him well?
I know. I mean, listen, I've had him on the show several times, and I told him I thought it was mean when he dumped the stuff on you at the Oscars. Yeah, I did.
So to be clear, you stood up for me.
I did.
But
it would be surprising to you.
They were not intended.
Ryan.
You didn't. Yeah. Robin doesn't think it was bad. I do.
Why was it? But
it was meant to humiliate. It was meant to humiliate.
It wasn't
Ryan.
humiliating.
But the ashes were not intended. But they weren't intended for Ryan. Ryan got the real scoop.
Well, George
They were
Clooney.
intended for.
You originally said they were going to throw it on George or Brad Pitt or whomever was going to be going down the carpet, and they decided against that. I was surprised. I will tell you that, Robin.
But
I
you
was
were upset,
surprised.
right?
I wasn't really upset. I have to tell nothing really upsets me when I'm on the air because I kind of figure you're there and whatever happens, happens. And it doesn't really, I don't get bothered by that kind of stuff, to be honest with you.
How much money are you making now? I can't figure out how much money you're making now, and I'll tell you why. Because, like, you have a lot of different deals going. You just signed a contract with NBC Universal to contribute to the Today Show, right?
Yeah.
And then you're doing the Olympics coverage. Then you got that whole
How are
production.
you going to do all of this?
Then $300 million Clear Channel gave you to invest in your production company, right?
And you're starting some new shows.
Yeah, then you're starting another new show. Then you got the Kardashians. Then you do a countdown show. And then you do Idol.
We should sit down and talk. Do you still get these manicures?
You know
Because
what?
I would love to go with you.
I just started.
Would you shiny buff? What do you do?
No shiny buff.
What do you do?
No shiny buff.
What do you do?
Let me tell you what happened.
Because I would go and we could chat.
When I make love to my wife, and I know that's a disgusting thought to think about.
Don't go any further.
But when I do, she would complain about my nails, that they were rough and that they cut her and stuff. Okay. And I can't cut my nails. I don't know why. I'm just so bad at it. I went with her one day and I said, I want to go get a manicure and let them cut my toenails too. I didn't want to call it a pedicure. And I had it done. And I'll tell you what, now I go every week and I'm there.
It's great. It's great.
But why not the shiny buff?
A shiny buff, I feel, it's too shiny. It looks too feminine.
He's right. It does look too feminine. You don't do a buff. But and have you gone any further? Have you done any wax or anything like that?
No.
Well, don't act so
Are you doing
apoplectic.
that? Are you doing that?
I do it on the eyebrows. And Robin,
yes,
you understand why you don't want your man to have that thing going the whole way across.
Well, there are some people who are letting their eyebrows get a little out of control.
Well, we should stop them.
Yes.
Yeah, like Baba Booey. You want to know? You want to know how I knew? America's Got Talent is doing a lot of promotion, and commercials and stuff for the show.
Yeah.
And so I said, I wonder how effective this is. I walk into the nail salon, and everyone there is either Korean or Chinese.
Yes.
And the woman looks at me and she goes, I saw you TV, shiny buff, TV. and so I know this must be having some sort of impact on people.
Well, you know what? Ryan can tell you because he went from being a local radio guy.
I still am.
And then But then you wound up on American Idol, and that does change your life, doesn't it?
But you know what? I never, ever, ever for a minute thought about quitting my day job.
No, it's not about that. But
you know what I mean?
I'm thinking about it. Exposure is huge compared.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
The impact of primetime television is significant.
When I read you were going out with that girl from Dancing with the Stars, I think she's so hot.
What do you think I thought when I read you were going to be an Idol judge?
Oh yeah, you must
know what
have
I
really
mean?
freaked out. What was your reaction when you heard that I might be the new judge on American Idol?
It was like one part of my body, the shorter part, was excited, and then the other part, the smarter part, was not so excited.
Why?
No,
Why though?
I actually was. I thought here's what I said to I said this to somebody yesterday that works over at NBC. I said this is a really good idea. This is a good idea because you are smart. You know how to broadcast. You have an audience, and you will bring in a new audience, and it's and it's unexpected. And it's unexpected. Yeah, so I wish you, I really genuinely wish you luck with this. I don't know how long will you do it?
I don't know. I'm trying it out this year, and I want to see if America likes it. Then that would influence.
So you have a year deal?
I have a year deal, and then sort of like an informal thing where if I come back a second year,
they've set up some kind of parameters for the talk.
And do you like Howie and Sharon and
I
Nick?
love Howie and Sharon. Howie has, I've been a fan of Howie's for years. I love Howie since the old days of Merv Griffin. I mean, this is a guy who's been around and he has a huge, successful career.
Very quick.
And, it's great when he comments on comics, especially because he knows that end of the business. And Sharon, is one of the most ruthless managers in history of show business, and she is terrific. And really, I'm just having a lot of fun. I love Nick Cannon.
You know what? I have a style tip.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, this will be good.
Okay. Howard, you have beautiful eyes. Why do you wear your sunglasses? You need to show your eyes all the time.
I wear them because I can't see anything, and if I wear regular glasses, I look even uglier.
Well, I actually like the ones he's wearing.
I'm wearing kind of like I take them off during the show once in a while.
What color are your eyes?
You can see through them.
The color of my eyes are blue.
That's beautiful.
Right, and they're great.
That's beautiful. Well, let me add and pretty eyes to sensitive, gracious.
One of the things that I hate about being on this new television show is that I don't like the way I look. I'm not a handsome guy like Ryan. So I feel bad for the ladies that you have to look at me, but I'll make up for it in being a wonderful judge.
Yes, you will be charming. Will you watch the show back? Will you watch it?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it. I can't wait to see it tonight.
Oh, I've seen it. You panic in an elevator apparently in San Francisco.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
You saw a copy of the show that's airing tonight.
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
And they put the panicking in?
No, I made that up.
Oh, you want to know something? You got to hear the truth.
Did you panic?
Not only we were in an elevator in an old theater.
Oh my goodness!
Howie Mandel's mother is in there with us. It's a packed elevator.
And you ran over her.
I literally ran over her to get out.
Stop.
Like on the Titanic, you always say, "Hey, if I was on the Titanic, would I let the women and children go first?" I know I wouldn't. I ran right over Mrs. Mandel.
Are you kidding?
Oh my God! Howie goes, "Oh my God, you just ran over my mother." I go, "Hey, she's slow, and I want to get out of here. My life's very important. She's lived a full life."
Oh,
hey guys, we've got to take our break. Thank you very much.
Break.
Good. I know. Sorry.
Listen to
Terrestrial
radio. Plug Sirius Satellite and America's Got Talent tonight. That's all I wanted to say.
AGT on NBC.
All right.
Good luck, my friend. Thanks, Rob. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. With Ryan Seacrest.
That's good promotion. He's got a pretty big audience in LA.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And that's terrestrial radio.
Yeah. When I was all delightful and everything, then like all his female audience will go, "Hey, he seems fun.
He's not so bad.
Yeah, he wasn't so horrible.
I'm gonna give him a shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that show tonight."
Suck him right in.
Yeah, I think I sucked him in. Hey, Tenacious D, Jack Black and Kyle Gass are here. Kyle Glass.
Kyle Glass.
Yeah. Which is he, Gary? Glass or Gas?
Gas.
Spell it.
G-A-S-S.
Well, how come on your sheet you got G-L-A-S-S? I don't know, Bull. I don't know. It's just another one of those mistakes. You guys got to spell a guy's name right, so I look intelligent. After all, I'm a judge.
Didn't you think Jack would sort of drop that whole Tenacious D thing once he became a big movie star?
Yeah, he's got a whole rap about that.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they put out the Tenacious D movie, and it wasn't like this huge smash movie and everything, but he's very committed to the Tenacious D, and they have their hardcore fans, and I thought the music was actually really good on the new album.
Yeah?
Yeah, like it's good musically.
But he's not going to be a rock star.
He's got a whole theory on all that.
All right.
Let him come in and tell you.
All right, man.
You don't know about the D,
all right,
man?
dude. All right.
You don't know about the D?
Jack Black and the Tenacious D are here.
No, Jack Black is Tenacious D. Him and Kyle Gass.
Gotcha.
They're the D.
We're going to bring them in.
They're going to rock your fucking socks off, Ronnie.
We're going to bring them in, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
JB. KG.
How do you do? It's Gas, by the way.
I know, he's calling you Kyle Glass.
Man, that's when you know you've made it.
He thinks you're related
Really
to the great Todd Glass.
Yeah. Or Ron Glass.
How are you
Or
fellas
Philip
this
Glass.
morning?
Really good. Really good.
Feeling good, feeling strong, a little on edge. You know, it's always a little nervous time when you're going on Howie.
But of course. Because I was starting to think that Howard had finally begun to understand the D, and then he called you Kyle Glass.
Yeah, that was that brought me right down. I can't deny it. But he did say that he liked the music.
He did say that the music was strong. It's always weird when you get here and you sit in the green room and immediately you hear them talking about you.
Yeah.
And they're saying, why are they still doing Tenacious D? Well, no, the music's actually strong. Yeah, but he's not going to be a rock star. It's just a very strange way to enter a situation.
I don't think Robin's really clued in.
Robin?
She hasn't been to one of our shows.
She's not down with a D.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll have to try to switch her around.
I've been trying to spread the word of the D, but I don't have much pull around
You're
here.
doing the Lord's work.
We're going to try to flip her.
I listened to a little D on my way in this morning.
Did you?
Better than coffee.
Which one?
I was listening to some live tracks.
Why didn't you listen to the new album?
Rise of the Phoenix?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a copy yet.
It's available.
It's available
Oh,
today.
you mean you only listen to things you get for free?
No.
That's a hint. I haven't gotten my copy yet.
No. I haven't been to the record shop yet today.
Okay. The record shop? Do they still have those?
Well, a couple of them are still in there.
Good, he got it.
I like to support
it.
Licorice Pizza? You gotta go.
So I listened to some of the classics, a little tribute, a little rock your socks off, a little warning.
Well, check out the new album. I think you might
This guy
enjoy it.
knows the
Yeah,
D.
this guy knows.
You've
This
rocked
guy
my
knows.
socks off many a time,
That's what we do. That's what we do.
and I hope Howard and Robin begin to understand that because it's important.
Howard seems to know some of the power of the D.
Yeah. Apparently not my half, though.
No, he knows the Kyle half, not the Glass.
That's funny because in the hotel, they give you the special little, thing.
Yeah.
It was Kevin Glass.
But they got the KG. They got the KG.
They got the initials, yeah. They got the initials right, but...
Kevin Glass, no respect.
No.
Not even half.
No. And I always think like the people are trying to save you from the embarrassment of like, oh my gosh. Somebody misspelled this guy's name. Let me fix it.
Yeah.
Glass.
Well, gentlemen, I wish you best of luck today.
Thank you.
And if it's okay with you, I'll talk to you after the interview.
Yes,
all right.
of course.
Very good.
Thank you.
Not my fault.
Now who is it? Uh-oh.
Baba Booey.
Really? He's got Kyle.
This is right on the schedule. It's right here.
Yeah, well, it's wrong.
I know.
But I want to talk to him about like bands and like, cool stuff, like who they're going to,
Yeah.
like, what shows. And...
Absolutely. Because you can tell their way into that, talking about music. This is kind of cool, too. So he played this killer in this movie, Bernie.
Yeah.
Didn't do very well at the box office, but he went to visit the real Bernie in this maximum security prison.
Yeah.
And he said it was like wild, the inmates are scary, the prison guards are scarier, and there's just this feeling of tension there all the time.
That's great.
Courtney loved, I guess, the Muppets covered Nirvana song in that movie, and she was all upset about it. He said that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous that he thinks it's good or bad?
He thought he was in the movie, he liked it. He's like, Courtney loves an idiot, basically.
Oh, that's good. Okay, hold on.
It's a funny story there, too. He was obsessed with Bobby McFerrin, and when McFerrin used to ask for volunteers from the crowd, he used to run to the front of the stage.
Really?
He said he got on stage with them, and Bobby McFerrin basically told him to cool it, to tone it down, because he was being such a maniac.
Tenacious D is here. Jack Black and Kyle Gass are here. They are Tenacious D. I was listening to the new CD, watching some of their videos. Very funny, and I think the music is really good. I think it holds up. Look at the boys.
There they are.
Fellas.
Hey.
Come on in. And meet America's judge.
He has listened to your music and is ready to judge.
I'm a judge.
my God.
I listened to the new music and I loved it. So,
Oh,
hey,
good. Whoa, love.
I'm putting you guys through to Vegas.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
How are
The
you,
next
boys?
round.
He has talent.
I'm doing well. I got a little phlegm this morning, but I'm doing very well.
Now, Kyle, I always remember you were a little bit on the heavy side. Jack, you always had a weight issue, but I was watching the new video and I noticed you had put on quite a bit of weight. Now, Jack
I thought he was pregnant.
I've always been an influence on
You thought I was pregnant?
Now he's
Jack,
caught up.
what's going on with the weight? Seriously, you got married,
It's
right?
true. I am very fat right now.
Why? What is going on? Do you not care anymore? Have you given up?
No, I really am trying. I'm just very hungry.
What do you eat? Take me through a day. Kyle, I
You're
can only
a
imagine.
movie star. You have to
aren't you a movie star?
I know, yeah.
What are you thinking about?
I just, what do I eat? On the average, I'm pretty sensible. What do I eat, Cage? You tell him.
Yeah. You try like the devil every day.
I just,
really,
I guess,
people have a hard
my
time.
kryptonite is the fried foods. I love the fries.
Yeah.
So does anyone ever get to, like, you're a wealthy guy now, can you get a nutritionist or to prepare meals for you?
No.
You haven't done any of that?
I could, but that just wouldn't feel right.
That's no fun.
Do you have a nutritionist?
No. You know what I do? I just kind of portion control.
You do the same thing every day, don't you?
No, I've branched out, and I have been putting on some weight. I got a bit of a gun.
No, Howard, listen,
God.
Howard, no.
No, I have.
No, you cannot relate. I know you think you know.
I can.
And you think when you see a fat guy, you go, "What's his problem?"
No.
I know what it's like to have to lose weight. No, you don't.
No, I do.
No, Howard, you don't.
Jack, you're wrong.
You've never been fat.
Jack, I have.
You're a tall, skinny man, and when you're fat, you're like a little thicker around the middle.
No, he was fat.
He was not fat.
I can attest.
He was skinny fat.
No. We used. There was one famous story.
Food, yeah.
His butt was fat. Kind of had some cottage cheese. I remember in the Fart Man days.
This huge down coat. All right.
Yeah.
It was wintertime. We're walking down the street
on our way to Roy Rogers.
Right, and the coat was going swish, swish, swish because it was just moving and touching his body in every direction because he was so big.
I was fat. And I do, listen, losing weight for me is the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to eat.
You do.
And I love food, man.
Oh, you do know.
But I struggle with this. I go running. Do you guys run at all? Do you ever try to exercise?
My knees don't like the running.
Yeah, but the running does save me to a degree because I fuck up all day with the food. I mean, I just love it. I love to drink, and it's like, what are you gonna? You guys drink at all?
No,
a little bit. A little. That's not my problem.
No.
You guys don't get high either, right?
No.
Not well. Occasional celebratory J.
Yeah,
but not like the olden days. That's for sure.
So I had this feeling that. Although I got to tell a story I heard about Jack Black that is so funny.
Really?
I didn't even know that Kyle was involved at this point. Music. You guys love music, and I'm the same way you are. I mean, I am passionate about music. I love it. And when I got into radio, I was excited about, music. I played music for a living. It was insane, But I guess when you were young, Jack, you idolized Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, be happy guy?
Now, listen to this.
No, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Oh, okay.
I was there before in his indie days.
I picture Jack as one of those like Led Zeppelin freaks.
Sure.
So okay, the story goes
that too.
But the story goes that Jack was so obsessed. I don't know how old you were at this point, but you were a kid.
I was high school.
Yeah, high school. He'd go to every Bobby McFerrin concert, and then he would fight his way to the front.
Oh, really?
Because Bobby McFerrin in every show would bring somebody up on stage.
He'd bring a group of people up on stage.
So Jack would run to the front and just like go through all kinds of machinations to get onto that stage.
It's true.
And
He would ask for a group of 12 singers to come up on stage, and I would run, and I was sitting in the way back, and I would have to run past people that were running to the stage. I ran so fast. I was so excited to be in his voice-estra, as
Now,
they called
I
it.
heard. Now, how many times did you actually end up on stage?
Only about 3 times.
3 times.
Only 3 times.
Only 3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Imagine a whole concert. He got on stage 3 times.
Yeah.
And then the story goes that you were so out of control trying to get on stage that they pulled you aside and told you had to calm down.
No, it was this. It was actually I was on stage and we were doing. He was sort of conducting us and telling everyone what part to sing in the harmony. And I got excited, and I started doing, like, he does a chest slap when he sings. And I started doing the chest slap, but it was unauthorized, and he gave me a little, shake of the head.
Please
Just
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Stop.
Like did you back off and stop?
Of course.
Yeah, right. He's Bobby
he
McFerrin.
was my god.
Now that you're very famous, have you ever had a chance to tell Bobby McFerrin of all of your adulation that you gave him and fan worship?
We have not crossed paths. We've never met, but maybe someday. I'm not the kind of celeb that goes looking out for other celebs to make celeb connections.
But do you feel silly that you were that into Bobby McFerrin? Like, now that you think back on it, does it feel just ridiculous to you?
No. Being a comedian, those embarrassing moments are what make you stronger. And those. Look, now I have a story to talk about.
You guys are, you put out a new Tenacious D album.
Comes out today.
Yes. Comes out today.
Yeah.
And a lot of people felt that Tenacious D was going to go away. The movie came out. The movie didn't do that well at the box office. We had all hoped for better.
That's a kind way of putting it.
Yeah, it bombed.
Were you hoping for better, really?
It bombed.
You know it bombs when you open the newspaper to see, in the top 10 where you're not even there at all.
Like, what?
It's as if the movie didn't.
Now, we came on. You came on
my show.
Yeah, and you said not to worry.
Yeah, well, don't worry, be happy. That's my slogan. I'm a big Bobby McFerrin guy, too.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah,
don't
worry, boys.
We're all good.
Oh, yeah, everything will be fine. Yeah. Don't worry. No, but it did seem, the movie was a funny movie.
Yeah.
It seemed like something that was different. People are always saying, give us a different kind of movie.
Yeah.
Were you genuinely shocked, or did you sort of brace yourself for this kind of failure?
I felt pretty confident going in that it was going to be a hit. And, I was shocked.
Yeah, you have no perspective.
I was stung.
Yeah,
I felt like America had dumped me.
They rejected you.
And Kyle, this was your big thing. I mean, you
I
were
took
finally.
it hard. Yeah.
You did take it hard.
Jack is like a bump on the road, and then he's going to.
Right, he's on to his next 50 projects. For you,
I'm on my next 50 bombs.
I was like, I'm ready.
Kyle,
I'm ready.
When and as serious as you guys can be, when that happens, and Jack has this big thriving career, and he's going to move on to his next film.
Yeah.
For you, when you say it really was devastating, how far did that go? Like, did you hide in your house for a while? Did people start calling you and go, I'm so sorry, I know this was your break?
Yeah, it took me a while to kind of come out of the house again. I started to resent the whole thing, and then I started
resent the whole Tenacious D thing?
Yeah, because I just really, I was sort of putting my whole thing into it, and then I desperately started a lot of side projects.
Yeah,
you did
to try to
without Jack.
Did anything light catch
fire?
fire?
Then I realized that Jack was my meal ticket.
Yeah, right. You went and did a bunch of side projects, and none of those worked either. At any time, did you want to become suicidal, or did you become suicidal?
I just started eating a lot of marijuana. I think.
Really? You began to eat marijuana, not smoke it either.
No, it wasn't strong enough.
Right. Are you a big pot guy?
No.
Right. But you became a big pot guy.
Yeah.
Because it is a disappointment. I don't know if people realize how much you pour your heart into this project or anything.
And it takes a long time.
It really does.
Yeah, we probably started working on it around 2000.
Yeah.
Were you shocked that you guys have now put out another album? Because most people just feel after a movie tanks, that's it. Tenacious D is over. It's the end.
No, I always knew we were going to put out another album. I mean, when we started, we were playing to, 3 people in a coffee house for no money.
Right.
And it was a blast. So we know we've always got that. if we lose everything else, we can still...
I like the concept of Tenacious D, and what I like about it is I was watching your video last night of the song you guys wrote about roadies, you know?
Yeah.
It's a real funny song. The video is hysterical because this guy, they're auditioning people for a roadie job, and the first guy walks in, and he's got every accoutrement that a roadie would have. He's got the beard tied up with rubber bands, and he's got an all-black outfit on. And they go, you know, we're going to hire this guy. We're not going to interview any more roadies. And then they begin to write a song about the life of a roadie.
Right.
And essentially it's a song about, he gets a blowjob backstage. He thinks the woman's in love with him, and she just wants to meet the band.
Right.
And it's this great song, but the music, I feel, has gotten more sophisticated with you guys.
It has. We've taken it to a deeper level, I think. Thank you for noticing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I feel, to me, Tenacious D was more of a joke in the beginning. Like, I know you guys were having a rock star fantasy with it, but it came off to me as more of a joke. This album feels like more of an album, like musically.
Well, you know, when we came out with our first album, we were kind of the only joke band going.
Right.
But now the landscape has changed, and there's some great joke bands out there.
I think every band is almost a joke now.
The Lonely Island Boys from Saturday Night Live have incredible songs, incredibly funny songs, and Flight of the Conchords. You know, I don't know if you saw their show. So there's a lot more competition. So we had to take it up a notch, and the only way we could compete with them was to take it more seriously.
Now, how seriously are you taking this? Are you guys going to go out on tour? Are you going to do a whole thing around the album?
Yeah, we launch our tour on the 23rd.
Did record companies avoid you guys when you came to them and said, look, we're putting out a new Tenacious D album? They go, hey, you two, get the fuck out of here. The Tenacious D movie bombed. We're not getting in business with you. We're not putting money into this.
No. We did a record before we did the movie. We got some good play with the record companies at first because we had our little we did some little shorts on HBO back in the day, and we were being courted.
Yeah,
you know,
they were all over.
You were. That's good because they know you have
hot.
a fan base.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they know you can sell a certain amount of albums.
If you have a TV show behind your music, then the record companies are going to jump on you because you've got your built-in.
What TV show do you guys have behind you?
Well, we don't have one now.
Exactly.
But we did back in the day.
I don't see a TV show.
No.
And you know, what was it? To me, it's such a weird thing because Jack is the movie star. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I imagine for Kyle, it is a difficult life. Because he's got to wait around for Jack to get bored with the movie.
Well, yeah, does Jack leave his mansion and come to where Kyle is to do the music?
There is a video about that.
Yeah. You'd be the best.
I do,
we kind of explain that.
Jack, what is going on career-wise with movies now? So do you take a block of time to devote to Tenacious D? Do you have to turn down some movie projects and things like this?
Yeah, you know, things are slowed down now with that, so it's not as much of a concern.
Yeah.
But... I block out time. We're going to go do 3 months of touring all around the world.
I heard a crazy story that on School of Rock, you wanted to put Tenacious D music into School of Rock.
Yeah,
and you guys
did?
and they couldn't afford to get the songs on School of Rock. Is there any truth to that?
I've never heard that story either.
You've never heard that?
No.
I heard that it costs so much money to get these songs into a movie that it's difficult to do.
No
truth to that.
No, not on that one.
Where are you guys at musically now, anyway, in terms of your own taste? Is there anybody? I know that the guy from the Foo Fighters, Dave Grohl, is on your album, plays drums.
Yes,
which is a great honor because he was the drummer in Nirvana.
He's the greatest drummer alive.
He is.
That's the coup. How did this joke band get?
Is he on every every track?
Yeah, he's on every track, and he's
How did you get him? Did you?
He's just down with the D. He saw us before we were big. You know, we were playing at the Viper Room, and he's just a huge fan of music.
Do you pay a guy like that?
How do we pay him?
Yeah, seriously, does he get a piece of the album or something?
We take care of him, but it's not. He's
you
mostly,
guys know how you pay him.
It's mostly charity work for him.
No, but is it though? Really? I mean, because Dave Grohl is going to want to be involved.
He's doing pretty well. I don't know if he's really.
What do you think he's worth? A guy like Dave Grohl. Who's worth more, Dave Grohl or Jack Black? Do you think?
Wow.
Jack's done a lot of movies.
Yeah, the movie industry.
I'm going to give it to Dave.
Dave is pretty big in music.
You're giving it to Dave?
I'm going to give it to Dave. Yeah.
What are you worth at this point, Jack? Seriously.
No, I'm not going to say what I.
Please do, because Kyle's dying to know.
I haven't gotten any statements from the accountant lately.
How many kids do you have now?
I have 2 boys.
You have 2 boys.
Yeah.
And you will post videos of the boys and your family on the internet, right?
No, I don't.
You used to.
I know. I wouldn't post videos. videos.
Yes, you
well,
do.
How did they get there?
They're there.
Okay, there is a video. I think you're talking about this thing with the arcade.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my wife took a video of me and my boys. My boy was inspired to build a cardboard arcade from another kid in the inner city in East LA who built a whole arcade with cardboard.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so she videotaped my boy and me playing in his cardboard arcade, and then she sent it to a friend, and then he put it on his Facebook, and suddenly it looks like I'm posting videos of my boy.
And I was surprised because I figured you want
that.
some privacy.
No, I was pretty bummed about that.
Do you live in a big mansion? Or do you have a big lifestyle? I know Kyle lives in a cardboard box.
You can't just put videos on Facebook, though. If you put a video on Facebook, you're sending it to the news.
No, that is the truth.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because someone's going to take it and give it to a friend that isn't on Facebook, and then then it's over.
It's such a weird world.
So do you become upset with your wife at that point? Do you have to sit there and yell at her? And
I did yell and smack the table when I saw it. If someone sent it to me, I was like, "Who's done this to my child?"
Jack, you'll do movies like Bernie.
Yeah.
Now, Bernie was about a serial killer, right? Or something like that?
Yeah.
And it wasn't a big money-making movie. I think it made like, I don't know, a couple $100,000.
Well, you know, it's
out right now.
it's just gone wide, so it's not fair to say how much it made because it's still making
money, yeah.
But when you make a movie like that, you went to visit the real-life Bernie in prison.
True.
What the hell is that like to go visit a serial killer?
That's heavy. I've never been in a prison before. Have you been to a maximum security?
Never.
It's intense, you know. You go in there and there's like 5 layers of security to go through, and there's big signs saying, if you bring anything into this prison, you will be held to the full accountant. You know, you just get really nervous.
Don't you even feel like it's going to be some weird scene, like all of a sudden they're going to lock you up and there's going to be some sort of mistake? I mean, I become like paranoid entering into a facility like that.
You get nervous just being around that kind of violent energy when you're looking into the faces.
You don't want anything to go wrong while you're there.
What does it
Things
take?
go wrong.
Yeah. How do you end up getting in to see this guy? What's the guy's name?
Bernard Tita.
And so you're chosen to play this part.
Yeah.
Do you have to, you don't audition at this point for anybody, right?
No, this is my friend Rick Linklater from School of Rock. He directed that, and he'd been working on this script for years. And
but playing a serial killer is serious business, right?
Yeah. Well, he's not a serial killer.
What is he?
He was a one-time murderer.
Who'd he murder?
He murdered an old lady named Marjorie Nugent.
Right.
He was the most loved guy in this little East Texas town, Carthage. He worked at the mortuary, and he also like conducted services at the church. Everybody loved him because he gave the most beautiful funerals, you know, and the old ladies especially, because you know he took care of them after their husbands died. He would go over to their house and make sure they were doing okay. And this one old lady, Marjorie Nugent, was the richest, meanest lady in town, and she was jealous that all the other old women loved him, and she sort of took him in, and he became her personal servant. And he took care of all her needs, and then he snapped and murdered her. And then he hid her body in an ice chest.
Oh my
for
God.
9 months. Nobody cared where she was. No one asked. No one noticed she was gone.
Because nobody gave a damn.
No, and then he was discovered. But in that 9-month period, you know, he was sort of living it up and giving all her money to all the people in town. And
what a fascinating dude to
What a
dark, strange
he was so
story.
nice. He was so well loved.
Exactly. No one believed that he could have done this.
The only person who didn't love him is the one in the freezer. It's
No,
weird.
she loved him too.
no,
She loved him too, and he killed her.
Most.
So how did they figure out he did it? Like eventually somebody saw that she was missing?
Eventually, some of the other, the relatives that were sniffing around to see what had become of her, called the cops.
Finally.
Yeah.
9 months later. Wow.
And what was it like to meet him? I mean...
So you get into who gets you into the prison? The movie guys?
Well, we went. We called a couple weeks ahead of time. You can't just show up to the prison. They wouldn't let us just come in.
Why do you
We
need
made
to
an
meet him?
appointment.
Like, as an actor, why
I
do
didn't
you
have to meet him, but I wanted to because, you know, when you're playing a real guy, you want to see him in person and hear his accent and watch him walk around just to get some behavior.
Right, not to do an impression of him.
A little bit.
A little bit. You want to get his accent, get sort of his tics down and stuff.
Got some
and to
quirks,
ask some questions about, you know, what was
did
it
you
like?
ask him?
Well, the main question that was eating away at me after reading the script was, why not just leave? Once the relationship went toxic, once she was
why did you kill her?
becoming this oppressive force in his life. Why not just get the hell out of there? And it's kind of the same question you ask about all horrible battery cases in the country.
Right. What did he say? What did he say? What was the reason he had to kill her? I snapped.
He just he just couldn't leave. He was in this sort of this vicious. So what is that called when you're in a relationship where you both need something?
Codependent.
It was a codependent thing.
And the only way to break the codependence was to kill her.
Yeah, I guess he.
Was it an angry rage or was it planned?
It was not planned.
Okay.
I mean, if it had been planned, what he should have done was just smothered her with a pillow, and then said she died. She was 80 years old. She died.
How did he do it? How did he kill her?
He shot her in the back.
An 80-year-old woman he shot in the back?
Yes.
He didn't want to look at her, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy
It's not that easy,
Do
I
you
guess.
find yourself despising the guy when you meet him? Like you don't even want to...
This man has taken a life.
Do you shake his hand, or is he like in a cage or something?
No. He was a very sweet guy.
You liked him?
I did like him. I could see why everybody liked him.
Isn't that weird?
Very soft-spoken.
Do you question your own brain in a sense? Like wow, I like a guy who shot an 80-year-old woman in the
Maybe
back.
I'm capable of it.
But I get it.
It makes you question, the whole thing. It's like, what are people capable of?
Yeah.
Maybe we're all capable of it in the worst possible circumstance. Maybe it could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever gotten so mad that you felt like you were on the verge of snapping?
No. Like every day. What are you talking about?
He had about 5 minutes.
Do you remember that time when we played chess and you teased me about my brain size?
Yeah, you wanted to kill
I
me.
could have killed you.
Who's the better chess player?
Yeah.
Kyle beat me, and I lost my
What
mind.
opening did you use, Kyle?
I'm sure it was just Pawn to King 4.
I punched you as hard as I
King
could.
4. You don't play the English?
What's that?
Are you guys serious chess players?
No.
I like to play. I go King's Pawn to, the 2 spots.
I got so obsessed with chess, I had to quit it entirely.
Oh, really?
I became obsessed with chess to the point that I studied it 8-9 hours a day.
Wow.
And started playing competitively, and I got completely nuts from it, and I just went cold turkey.
How old were you?
This was a couple of years ago.
Did you
I was
read
in my
Bobby
50s.
Fischer? Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess?
Yeah, of course. That's the first book I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great book, but I got way deep into it.
Really?
Everything I get my hands on. I just became obsessed with it. And
Yeah, there was even that 19-year-old chess champion. What was his
Magnus
name?
Carlsen.
And he was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to get to meet Magnus Carlsen."
Yeah, he came up here. I was like beating off to meet Magnus Carlsen. I mean, it was crazy how into it I was, and I became obsessed. And I became upset with myself that I wasn't like a grandmaster. I'd only hit like an 1800 rating, and it wasn't high enough for me. I was just very upset with myself. I became obsessed.
Well, most master chess players go insane at some point.
Well, because if you get any good at it, you should be thinking at least like sort of 15 moves ahead.
Yeah.
And that can make you nuts. But Magnus Carlsen was my Bobby McFerrin.
Right.
I was ready to jump on stage.
That's true.
I was thumping my chest, and he told me to knock it off. Unbelievable. So what are your musical influences? Because someone asked me the other day, they made a list for Spotify, and they said, hey, like off the top of your head, man, give me 15 great bands that you like if you had to make a desert island music list, And I, off the top of my head, I was like, well, Prince, Purple Rain.
Yeah.
My tastes are kind of commercial, and I went through like some Neil Young stuff. And, I went through, I was all over the place, And who the hell do you guys like anyway? I mean, who is really good and who sucks?
At the top of my list, I would probably put Zeppelin. Did
you ever see them play live?
No. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And I left after 5 songs.
Oh, no, they were not a good live band.
No, they were great.
No, come on. Robert Plant never hit any of the notes that he had on the album.
That is not true. You're right, because I saw him live, too, and he was great.
Yeah, I got to tell you, this was
But he didn't sing the notes. Who's with me? No one? He didn't sing any of the notes.
Are you kidding?
I mean, he always went to a jazzy place where he would take the low note.
Later.
Yeah, you got.
I'm getting bummed out because I saw him in 75 2 nights in a row, and he hit all all the notes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All
well,
right.
I know what you mean. At times you feel like a jerk for being a Zeppelin fan because some of those lyrics are so pretentious. I mean, they're so over the top rock and roll. When when he's singing about
who even knew what they were saying?
Yeah, is there a hedgerow in your Heathrow? Like you just go fuck off. So when you see that, you go crazy. But I went to the concert, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
I go with a friend of mine, and within 2 songs, people are taking quarter sticks of dynamite, M80s, from the balcony and throwing them down on the people below. And I'm below, and I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to. You quarter stick. You're talking about M80s. You can blow your head off.
That's like a felony. You can't.
Yeah, no kidding. And this was going on, and everyone was wasted, and those guys were singing. I go, I'm not dying at a Led Zeppelin concert.
I don't blame you.
That was the end of it.
No. But if I'm being honest with you, there's a lot of cheese mixed in there, too. It's not all just Zeppelin and cool metal bands.
Who else do you like?
I mean, the embarrassment, if I'm going to be honest, there was a period of Billy Joel in there.
Why is that? What's wrong with Billy Joel? He's one of the greatest artists of all time.
Okay, good.
True.
There you go.
There you go.
You consider Billy Joel cheesy?
Cheesier than Led Zeppelin, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not all heavy metal.
I mean,
this guy's a great songwriter.
Well, okay, but come on, Kyle, back me up here. There's a certain level of Billy Joel embarrassment to admit.
Well, there was that
Styx
little.
is probably a little cheesy.
Yeah,
okay, and
Styx.
Era.
I'm not a big Styx guy.
Styx is a little corny, yeah.
Okay, well, they were a big influence on me.
Lady of the
No, but I'd rather be a blue-collar man.
I had this is weird. I was on Jimmy.
The Renegade, remember the Renegade?
Yeah.
That's when they were rocking very hard.
Did you like Yes?
I loved Yes.
Yes is great.
Well, Yes, well, they were the masters of their instruments. No one could touch them for musicianship.
Right.
They were all like masterclass Juilliard trained.
They were amazing. And the other day I'm listening to Yes when they covered Simon and Garfunkel's America. All done to look for America. Oh my God! I mean, it was an opus. It was unbelievable. It was like 11 minutes long.
Really? They covered the Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It is one of the greatest tracks ever.
Wow.
Yeah. Were you into Emerson, Lake and Palmer?
Not so much.
I went to see them in concert. It was great, though. But they were the first guys I ever saw. They had a keyboard that they strapped onto them, and they could walk through the audience with it. And stuff. And it was
like a guitar.
Like a keytar, like they were the original keytar guys.
So bad.
Keytar is
Rick
so
Wickerman,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
But I remember my big turnaround from the cheese of the 70s was Ozzy Osbourne when I got Blizzard of Oz. That's what changed the story for me. That's when I tapped into the hard stuff.
Because Tenacious D is. But Tenacious D isn't really hardcore rock. I mean, it's good rock and roll. I mean, the new album is, it rocks.
Thank you.
And seriously, the music is solid.
Thank you.
And I don't think anybody's putting out. It doesn't even pay to put out rock music anymore. There's no more rock radio. Isn't that kind of depressing?
Well,
where do you hear rock? Who's big in rock today?
Well, you got the Foo Fighters.
But they started in the 90s.
It's a small handful. It's true.
It's Jack White. You got Jack White.
You got Jack White.
But a very cult audience.
That's true. Yeah,
it's not a big audience. People always go, the White Stripes, Jack White, blah, blah, blah. But I go, that's a cult audience. There's no big rock bands anymore.
It's true. Yeah.
On being America's Got Talent, I said, let's have some rock bands. Let's get that going. And we did find some.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of depressing to me.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened. But
is that your mission, to bring rock and roll back?
It is, in a way.
You have a song called Rock and Roll is Dead.
That's true. Rock is dead.
Rock is dead.
Yeah. Well,
is rock dead?
We like that title because it's very provocative.
Right.
But I'd say rock is very, very ill.
I think rock is going the way of jazz. It's going to be a niche.
That's crazy.
That's always going to be loved.
So I mean, back was there a period where jazz was as big as the?
Absolutely, jazz was the mainstream music.
It was.
Yeah.
40s.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is so depressing.
You may be right.
Hey, Jack? Did you attend a high school for troubled boys?
I did, for troubled youths.
You were a troubled youth?
There were boys and girls. It wasn't an all-boy troubled youth school.
Kyle, were you anything like this? Were you troubled?
Oh, God, no.
No, you were like a good boy, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with Jack? Jack, do you have an anger issue or something? Sometimes I think you're ready to explode.
I do have some rage. I do have some rage.
Sometimes
inside.
you even seem like you're just ready to explode to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, when we started talking about my fat at the beginning, for instance,
That
did
makes
you
you
see
crazy.
that?
Yeah, I mean, you
I
got
almost
upset.
turned into the Incredible Hulk.
Why? Why are you so upset about your fat? Because you don't
Just
want to be fat?
Don't touch my food. That's
Right.
mine. If you touch my food, I will go crazy. I don't know.
But you've dieted down before for movie roles.
Not really. I go up and down. I can do it. I think I can do it.
Then you give up.
I just get hungry. Yeah,
I know. And food is so good.
Food is my heroin. It's the last thing,
Is that what you were thinking about when you did that spiel in Tropic Thunder?
Was I thinking about
food?
Yeah, that's what I had to.
Hey,
You're talking about being tied to the tree with the BJ?
Why did you go? To me, that's hardcore. Why did you go to a school for troubled boys? That's a good story, I would imagine.
I was just I was having some trouble with the drugs. I was doing some cocaine.
Really?
I was doing some. Yeah, I was doing some things. I was running with a tough crew.
How old were you?
I was in trouble. There was this one dude named Brock, I remember, who wanted to kill me because I had made out with his girlfriend or something.
Look at you.
And he had beat the crap out of me, but I was rolled up in a ball like this, so I only had bruised forearms and stuff.
That's how I used to fight.
But I was terrified that he was coming after me again. And I actually went to my parents and said, I should probably leave this school. People hate me, and I'm in trouble with the this and the that.
They hated you because you made out with some dude.
I don't know.
You were bullied.
I was just there was some bullying. There was just a bad cloud over me.
So the
in
trouble you
I had stole some money from my mom to buy coke.
Oh.
Wow.
And,
no kidding. You went into a purse and took money?
Yeah.
How much did you take?
I
Where
don't
was
remember.
this?
Where's
It
this
was over
going on?
$1,000.
Over $1,000?
Yeah. And
no
so,
shit.
Wow.
And so
you're a badass.
I said, yeah, it's probably a good idea to have a fresh start somewhere else. And
they went along with it.
And yeah, they didn't send me to military school. They sent me to this other, alternative thing.
If
which
you had
is like a
stolen
school for troubled youths.
$1,000 from your parents, Howard, would you still be alive?
No, my father would have killed me.
But all the other kids that were at this school, none of them had chosen to go there. They'd all been kicked out of their schools and gone to this school.
And wound up there.
But it was actually really good for me. I turned my stuff around there.
Let me understand this. Your mom had over $1,000 in her purse, which is amazing.
No, it was her card. It was actually me and a friend of mine.
Right.
My friend actually did a lot of the legwork.
Credit card
we got the PIN number. We got the PIN number.
Wow.
And
It's a bank heist.
Pretty, yeah.
He actually took
That
more
is,
than
right,
me
Kyle?
without me knowing.
Kyle, want to get out of Tenacious D? And I like it's your mother. What about his mother? Why don't we rob her?
She wasn't involved.
Oh, your mother must have had it. Look, how soon did they figure out that you took $1,000? And then you had to admit to him that you did it for coke.
Oh God,
right?
it was so horrible because I didn't admit it to them. They kind of found out, and my mom said something like, "Someone's taking money out of my account. There's a fraud. There's a fraud at the bank." And I was looking around going, "Oh God, is she going to find out? What's going to happen?" And they said, "Don't worry, we're going to find out because they have film. They have cameras at the thing, and you can see who." And then I just remember going out into the swimming pool outside,
drowning yourself.
And I was kind of screaming at the bottom of the pool because I was so freaked out that I had to confess to this horrible crime.
So you confessed. They didn't go and check.
I confessed before they
broke down.
Before you feel them closing in.
Not only you getting beat up at school, not only don't the kids like you at school, you finally got to make out with a chick, and then you got your ass kicked.
Yeah.
And then you decide, I'm going to get into coke, and you steal $1,000 from your mom, and then you fall for the oldest trick in the book. There's cameras over there. And they go, oh my God, and you completely broke down. But doesn't your father beat your ass after something like that?
Who needs detention?
No, there was no corporal punishment.
What did your father do for a living?
My father and mother were both aerospace engineers.
You're
Very
kidding.
smart people.
Yeah. Did you feel like an utter failure in their eyes? Because when you have a smart parent like that, two parents like that, don't you feel like, oh, I'll never live up to them? You probably weren't a good student.
I definitely felt like something went wrong because they were so smart, and I was not exceedingly smart in those areas. They were mathematicians. You know?
You're saying something I respond to because I consider my dad one of the smartest guys. I mean, book learning type smart. Like he can absorb anything quickly. And I used to say to myself, "What the fuck can't I do that?
Yeah.
How does he know everything? I'm a big dummy."
I would just fall asleep in class. It was like
They interviewed an English teacher of mine from high school in the New York Times.
Is that right?
And he said, I do remember how, no one remembered me, but he says, I do remember a guy who used to sleep through my class. He put his head down on the desk. And I remember I'd get high before his class, and he put me to sleep. He wasn't that interesting. And I ran into him about a month ago, about a year ago.
You're
a year ago, yeah. And he goes, yeah, you slept through my class.
But how do you bring a report card home to two incredibly smart parents? That's not so good.
Yeah, I blacked that out. I don't remember what.
But then you told me your parents were nudists, too, which is even freakier. Now,
there was a time in the 70s that they, this time has passed. They're not hippies by any means.
Right.
But
they had a moment.
They had a moment. They had a moment.
What do you make of that, though? Like, why?
Why go nude?
Why nude? And, like, when you would walk home, did you ever come in with your friends and your parents are hanging out
No,
nude?
no. There was a place called Elysium. You ever heard of this place, Elysium?
You've heard of
it?
it?
Up the coast a bit. I don't know. They don't like me to talk about their old.
But Elysium is a nudist colony.
My dad might be listening. Let's not talk about that. Can we not?
I gotta know.
Last time I talked about the nudist colony, I got in trouble.
Oh, did you? They gave you the lecture?
Yeah, they were like, "Look, Jack, that's a period of our lives. We'd rather not have you discussing. We put it in our past."
Oh man!
But it makes sense to me. You want to get back to nature.
But then your dad must have a huge penis, because I would never be a nudist because I've got like a nubbin down there.
No, me neither.
I've got nothing, so I can't walk around naked. Do you ever walk around naked, like even with your wife?
I do, yeah, with my wife.
But
in the bedroom.
And sometimes I'll walk around, sometimes Kyle will see my cock just because I want to prove that I'm not embarrassed about it.
Kyle, when have you seen Jack's cock?
I've seen it, yeah.
And he saw your cock?
It's,
whose cock is bigger in the Tenacious D?
Oh, Jack kills me.
He does?
That's not true. Your cock is the tuna can.
I'm a grower.
He's got a better width.
Yeah, mine is the tuna can.
And some guys would say that's like, oh, you're so gay, you guys look at each other's cocks. But when you're in a band, I guess it's a part of the rites of passage.
Well, I guess we don't have those gay straight hang-ups that a lot of the...
What'd you think of the president saying that he's coming out that he always supports gay marriage?
I'm all for it. I was very proud to have a president that would be so accepting.
Right.
I've got gay and lesbian friends and family, in my world.
Sure. So we all do.
Didn't you think the
But
evolving
I know politically, I don't know if it was the smartest thing, because we've got a lot of people not buying into that yet. It's a slow moving.
You know what I'm thinking? People used to respond to like a Harry Truman guy who said what was on his mind.
Yeah.
And although you could make the argument Biden forced him into doing this, I think there's something refreshing when someone just has a real opinion and says I'm for something. I've said the only thing I have against the president is he should go further and make this a national movement rather than leaving it up to the states.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that gay people can't get married. It is.
You know what?
It's
And the polls show that people's minds are changing on this. People are more accepting of gays and lesbians, and I think it's going to be good to just reveal where Romney's at. Because if he doesn't say anything, then Romney doesn't have to say anything that, Yeah,
it forces it out in the open, this whole discussion.
Now we know that Romney doesn't really support gays and lesbians, so that's good.
Hey, what happened recently where, although I should really get back to this whole thing, you stealing coke and then go into a bad boy school.
God.
I want to know what bad boy
school because I want to know what turned him around. What happened there?
It's actually a really good school for kids that are having some troubles called Poseidon.
Poseidon.
In West L.A. for anybody who's got a kid that...
How long did you go there for? Did you graduate there?
I was there for a year and a half, and then I went to a school called Crossroads. That was a private school for the arts and sciences. That was where I met my wife, actually.
Oh, no kidding. How long have you been with your wife?
Well, I didn't date her.
Right.
I just loved her then, from afar.
Did you have a crazy period of time?
Never even really spoke to her. Well, I did. We met, but we didn't really.
You got to sexually be with actresses and like famous women and all. Did you do that whole scene?
Of course I did.
Oh,
yes.
I wonder who the hell you were banging.
You name it. I banged them all.
What about? There was a rumor about you and Cher. Is that true?
Cher.
Cher. Yeah.
I'm that gorgeous fat guy from the movies. They all want me.
It's not you and Cher. But seriously, as a heavyset guy, a lot of your leading ladies and things, I'm talking about before you got married, would not look at you because you're not, you're not Johnny Depp or something.
What do you mean? There's a lot of chubby chasers out there.
Are there?
Yeah.
So you had your share of sex with famous women.
Come to the teddy bear.
At Tenacious D concerts, does Kyle ever get laid, or is it impossible?
I used to get lucky out there.
Did you really? Yeah. You had your day?
Love the road, huh?
Jack's laughing at you. He knows you had no luck.
That's not true.
I don't know what happened there.
That's not true.
Are you guys best friends?
I'd say yes. I think so.
Jack's not saying it.
I would